Okay, I believe we are live, guys. Thank you very much for joining us. Xbox Showcase, fresh off the back of that. Fastback very sleekly just slid into the door there. Loving that. But yes, we're fresh off the showcase, guys, and we've got three great guests joining me. We've got Fastback. How you doing, brother?
Very good, very good. Been
Awesome
great. That
stuff.
was a great showcase. So glad to
Great
be here
stuff.
to talk with you guys.
Oh, thanks for being here. Yeah, we've got Luke Bro as well. How you doing, my friend?
Very good. Yeah, very well. Look forward to
Awesome.
talking about it.
Yeah, there's lots to dive into. And then we got Lou as well in the house too. How's it going, Lou? Thanks for joining us.
Yeah, it's going good, guys. Thanks for having me.
No worries, my friend. Yeah, so basically, as everyone's probably just watched it, so I'm looking forward to hearing everyone's thoughts about the Xbox Showcase, of course. It was packed with a lot of, the main first-party games for sure, which is awesome, and they definitely put out a good showing on that front. Definitely lacked in a little bit of indie flavour for my liking, but we'll get into that. But yeah, I would love to hear from the chat as well. Let us know what you thought of the show and any of your highlights. We'd love to hear from you. Thank you very much for joining us. And yeah, let's get some maybe first off the bat impressions from you guys. What we will do is run through each game, of course, the traditional way, and go through like a bit about each one and what we thought of it. Got a little list of games I've taken down on notes of, and we'll dial it back and go through it all. But yeah, I'd love to hear just off the bat, as we've just finished the showcase. Let's start with Fastback. How did you find the show, my friend? I know you're a big Xbox fan, and how did it live up to your hopes?
Well, I mean, I think Asha set the tone for the show right away. There was the rumor going around that Gears E-Day was going to be exclusive when it go on PlayStation 5, right?
Yeah,
And she said that right away. She established that,
that was good. Yeah,
and for going forward. And what I loved right away too, I'm a big Game Pass gamer, and that you pretty much saw every game that said they won a Game Pass.
Yep, music to
So
your ears. Yeah,
I think that helped ease people's question of will they take, like they took Call of Duty out of Game Pass, right? Ultimate, and would they do that for their exclusive games, first party? And I
yeah.
didn't see that. So
Yeah,
very
so
happy.
they did it. Yeah, nice. I'm glad to hear you're happy overall. And yeah, I saw they did. Gears is going to be exclusive as well, like you say. And what was the other one? Clockwork.
Clockwork, yeah.
Yeah, that was exclusive as well, which was interesting choice. But yeah, pretty cool. And I think they've stamped down their authority and followed through with what they've said, really, from what I can tell. But yeah, great in first impressions. I will definitely delve much deeper into it all, but I'd love to hear that. And Luke, bro, any thoughts on the show overall? Did you enjoy?
Yeah, for the most part, I did. I thought it was very strong. Not many huge reveals as such.
Yeah.
But just lots of like high quality stuff that we'd either seen before but we hadn't seen much of, or that they wanted to give a release date for, which is I'm always fine with that.
Yep.
Certainly some surprises, but just more concentrating on kind of the things that have already been announced. But overall, good show.
Nice. Yeah, absolutely. That's a good shout. Yeah, it wasn't too much like you say surprise wise. I would agree with that. But yeah, definitely. I think they delivered on what they've been saying recently, which is awesome. And I reckon a lot of Xbox fans are going to be really happy with the show. But yeah, Lou, what was your thoughts on it overall, buddy?
It's probably one of the better ones that I've seen this year. I mean, PlayStation State of Play was a bit underwhelming. The Game Fest was very the same thing, just copy and pasted, in my opinion.
Yep.
Nothing other than like Code Veronica being something that like was a shock, and a few here and there. But there isn't a single game on there that I would say was disappointing.
Yep, it was solid for sure. Nice, absolutely. Yeah, we'll get into, like I say, we'll do a run by run of it all again and get into some highlights and everything. And yeah, we'll probably come back to that at the end. But yeah, thank you very much, everyone who's joining us in the chat. Awesome to see you in. We've got Paul in the house, as always, legendary supporter. Thank you, buddy, for being here again. Saying had a few good moments and felt better than the other showcases. Yeah, I think slightly weaker this showcase season for me as well. I think for you, you've been saying that too. Then follows on to say, but this year felt off for me. Just felt off for me. Definitely enough to keep excited and maybe allow me some time on the backlog. That's the way of looking at it, buddy. Yeah, there's so many games, it might actually give us a bit of breathing room potentially. But yeah, good shout, buddy, and thanks for being here. Got a sit down to game in the house from the LOD perspective crew. Lou's buddy over there. That was a great little show you just put on, guys. Thank you very much for being here. I got give me 5 minutes. You can jump in. Okay. Yeah. If you want to jump on, you can jump in. Let's make it a party, guys. If you want to, yeah, feel free. That's all good. And we've got Puxley from the Old School Green Pass Gaming crew. Well, if you want to jump in as well, let's just everyone jump on. It's up to you. No, I'm pretty sure you're probably busy, but nice to see you in either way, my friend. Thank you for being here. Fastback has updated his name to Fastback in Helix, I've noticed as well, which is cool. But yes,
yeah, on the X, yeah.
Love it. That's awesome, bro. Cool. Okie dokie. Yeah. So, tell you what, let's have a little look at firstly, because a good way to just get an overall perspective is what we've just seen. Is probably just to have a look at this helpful little image that they put up on X a little while ago, and hopefully I've got that to hand. There we go. It should be there. Yes, there we go. Tell you what, actually, let's go on the full screen and we can have a look at that. So yeah, just to give everyone a little refresh, because I know it's a lot at once. Just have a little look at the screen and you can see all the games they were shown. I think that is all of the games anyway, but just gives you a little refresh on that. I know there's some standouts for people in different ways on that. But yeah, again, overall for me, just giving my little off the bat, is that great showcase. Maybe not the greatest showcase for my personal taste, if that makes any sense. Objectively, a great showcase, I would say, for what Xbox need to do as a brand. But personally, I would love to see a bit more indies in there, but I do definitely understand that they are, reconfiguring their positioning and stamping down their new authority in the direction they're taking. So yeah, I would say it makes sense for them, but I just hope they are not going to leave the indies completely out of it. Obviously, we got a few indies in there and everything. The ones that were shown weren't really blowing me away kind of indies. They weren't like you're replaced or anything like that, or something like a mixtape, unfortunately for me personally. But again, there's no sizzle reel in there, but I know what they're doing. They're basically establishing that strong position again with regards to making sure that they want to take over the games industry again. They want to be that market leader of all of that good stuff. So they got to do that in an aggressive way and a way that pleases the mass audience, I suppose. Any thoughts on that, by the way, guys? Just in terms of Xbox, do you think they did what they needed to do to show their direction? Fastback, how's your thoughts on that, bro?
I think it was a good start from Asha going forward. Like I said, establishing a couple of exclusives, that Xbox console is important to her, and then they have so many studios and so many games to show that they feel that they can be that in the top of the market. Like she said, she wants to be the number one entertainment company.
Yeah. It's a big
especially
statement.
when it comes to gaming, right? And
yeah,
they had the money, they had the studios, right? The games, and they have the games, but they just got to be good, right? They got to be able to attract people to want to be in Xbox ecosystem. So I think this was a great show. I do agree there weren't a lot of indies shown there. The indies are important to Xbox, right?
Yeah.
Idea Xbox is, every year they do show off how many indie games are coming, and they'll say what's coming to Game Pass. So, but it seemed like this one they wanted to focus more on their first party and some third party stuff that they had deals with, and then of course, what's coming to Game Pass, right?
Definitely, yeah, absolutely. Do you have any thoughts on that, Luke, bro? In terms of their direction, and I think they've done what they needed to do.
Maybe I don't know. I think it just depends on what you want from them. Like,
Yeah, true.
For me, it doesn't. I don't care if games are exclusive to console exclusive or not. So it doesn't really make a difference to me. I think it's still very mixed messaging because they obviously start with Gears and gave a very assertive position with that.
Yeah.
And then everything until Clockwork is multi-platform.
Yeah, it's quite strange and a bit of a mixed thing on that. Yeah.
so a bit of it, and I didn't expect Clockwork to be console. Like it's
that was a weird choice in a way.
It's interesting choices. Yeah. And I feel like they're more, they're more being used as okay. Let's use these as data points.
Yes, definitely.
Let's actually see what happens with these and what we can infer from their performance as games.
Yeah,
and then we'll make maybe larger, kind of more existential decisions around console
if the data comes through in a good way, then we'll go double down on it.
Yeah, maybe we'll expand this and we'll do more of them, and then we'll choose more. So it for me makes no difference. It doesn't do anything for me, but interesting choices, I thought.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Any thoughts, Lou, on that one? You think they've re-established themselves as with the teetering brand that they potentially were considered? Do you feel like they've set themselves up?
Yeah, I am. So I went back and had a look on X at Asha Sharma's actual page, and she's even said that she wanted to bring back the exclusives in a way that was correct, and that's what she said. It started with Gears, so it was only right to start with Gears as a console exclusive. There is obviously idiots in the comments going, "Oh, but it's coming to PC," and it's like, but it's a console,
obviously,
exclusive. It's not coming to PS5 because it generally was coming to PS5. There were actually like SKUs and stuff and bits and pieces like that. But obviously, this was her way of saying no anymore.
Yeah,
and I think that's what that part at the beginning was like. Oh, by the way, you ain't getting it.
Yep. Yeah, no, totally.
It was literally like a slap in the face to Sony.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's quite a lot, but yeah, I mean, I suppose it was an aggressive play. I think Sony are doing okay, but yeah, I mean, it definitely. I think like this showcase, they've definitely put on the best two shows. I would say Xbox and PlayStation have been the best shows. I mean, I don't know. Although a lot of people did really love the Summer Game Fest, but I think like the middle section of it started super strong, and then the middle section. Anyway, we're here to discuss Xbox, but yeah, it's been an interesting showcase season for me. A little bit different to some of the others that we've had, but yeah. Either way, though. Good little first impressions there, guys. Excuse me. So yeah, basically what we'll do now, we'll dial it back and we will go from the off. So obviously they opened with the big reveal, but the one that everyone was obviously expecting. And that, of course, is Gears of War. I was going to roll some video for that. Let's just pull that up for us. But yeah, Fastback, are you a Gears of War fan, and how did you feel at this show? Did you watch any of the Gears Direct after as well? But yeah, what did you think of Gears, bro?
No, I love Gears of War. I was there day one when it came out.
Nice.
And I like this. I enjoyed 4 and 5, but I like the Phoenix and Dom. I like that group, and I like to see that we get E-Day to get kind of a prequel to the first one, and we're revisiting, Marcus Phoenix as the core of the group.
Yeah.
And you see some of the old images of the first one, 2008. It's like a big difference, right? How this one looks. It's a beautiful looking game. I like shooters. I like single player shooters like this, where I could just you could team up with friends, you can co-op, but then you have the choice, you want to play it by yourself.
Yeah.
The mechanics and everything just feel good. Gears is different. The mechanics, the way you run around, is different from any other game. Especially different from Halo, right?
Yep.
So, yeah, I'm a big Gears fan, and definitely looking forward to this.
Yeah, it's looking amazing, and I think it's one of the key games they need right now as well. I would say to establish that, blockbuster style game, if you know what I mean. And it's definitely looking
especially for the anniversary, right? The 25th anniversary.
Of course. Yeah.
Yeah, this one being there way back in the day, so
Definitely.
they wanted to make this one to start and establish the show. So and we got a lot of good gameplay right off the bat. So
a ton of it, yeah, absolutely. And a release date of, did anyone catch that? It was later this year. Was it October the 2nd or something?
October.
Yeah, October the 6th, was it? Yeah, which is good because there's no one seems to be ending up in October at the moment, so they've done well there.
We're going to get out of September. We don't need no more games in September.
Exactly. It's gone mad.
And and what GTA 6 is also November, I think, right? So
I think so, yeah. So everyone's avoiding that.
It's all good, yeah.
Yeah, so they've done a pretty good job of getting a good spot there. But yeah, I'm pretty sure everyone's going to be moving around. That's my impression of it anyway. But that September's got crazy now, maybe even worse than being a GTA in a way. But yeah, who knows? But yeah, good. And
this will be fun, multiplayer too, because I played this with friends.
Definitely.
Back in the day, and I'll definitely have some current friends that I could play this with too. So
hell yeah, definitely. So reserve me a seat, buddy.
Of course.
Yeah, it sounds good. Yeah, no, it's a great game to play in co-op, absolutely. So, I remember the back in the day, the Gears of War 2 and all that sort of stuff, playing co-op on that game. It's just, they're like, the brotherhood of the game aspect is plays really well into the whole, design of it and everything. I think it's not well designed in the co-op sense. But yeah, nice, bro. Luke, my friend, did you like what you saw of Gears? Are you excited for this franchise?
Yeah, for sure. I think it was probably the game that I was most interested in seeing. Obviously, we knew they were going to do the direct anyway, so we were going to see it. Yeah, I mean, big Gears fan. I was there day one for Gears when it launched on 360 as well. So
nice.
It was funny because the gameplay the gameplay demo they opened with didn't I really, and perhaps this is my own fault, but I really expected to be blown away.
Right.
Visually,
yeah, I see what you mean,
and I kind of wasn't with that gameplay demo, but when they did the direct, it looked spectacular.
That's what I thought.
Much more of it, it showed much better. I thought.
Yeah.
And then when you see a lot more footage of it, you're like, okay, this is super, super impressive. This is really an amazing looking game.
It is.
So I think just maybe the nature of that demo doesn't, and also, I mean, as with all this stuff, so much detail is lost through a YouTube stream. You can't appreciate the fidelity of certain things. So so ultimately, I'm very excited for this, and I think I really like the new that they've kept it feeling like Gears, but more mobile. That you can jump and you can sort of scoop under cover and lower to cover, and the animation blending was really nice between that sort of stuff. So I think it just looks more dynamic to play, which is great. So it's still very much Gears, but kind of refined and more interesting mechanically, I think. So super excited for that, and I can't wait to actually see it in person. Want to get to play it
on the
I think it's gonna
crystal clear screen.
On a crystal clear
uncompressed
screen, and hopefully a little bit of path tracing in there as well. I'm hoping they support that. That would be lovely.
That would be lovely. Good stuff, bro. Yeah, no, definitely. Is it going to be 4-player co-op, or in this one, or is it just going to be?
They confirmed it.
Did they?
It was. You can play it 4-player co-op.
I've got to do some co-op then.
I think also they confirmed you can do it local split screen.
Okay, amazing.
So, which is very impressive because for a game that looks like that to be running local split screen is quite amazing, really.
Although it does look like a pixel art game when you do it like that.
Yeah, it defaults to 270p.
Yeah, exactly.
But yeah, it's super cool.
But that's good though. Yeah, no, I'm only joking, of course I'm joking. But yeah, no, it's impressive that they've done that, running that twice over sort of thing, and probably maybe a couple of cutbacks, obviously. But like,
sure.
to keep that running is pretty damn good. I wonder if they'll do like a vertical split or a horizontal split on that.
It's a horizontal.
Is it horizontal? Is it cool?
Yeah.
I missed that maybe. But yeah, Norwich, that's pretty cool. Yeah, it's definitely like, you know, a great opener of the show, and you know, it's so much gameplay shown. It shows their confidence in it, I think. And yeah, I'm very impressed by it. But I totally agree with the later stuff shown. He was even more impressive, I think. And yeah. It's looking sweet, very sweet indeed. And I like the way they've going back to this kind of like really gritty, like, you know, the first game kind of horror sort of esque feel almost. You know what I mean? That's that play. They talked about that in the later part, didn't they? A bit more. I don't know if you saw that bit, but that is cool in my opinion. But yeah, Lou, my friend, I know you like a bit of horror. Is that up your street? The fact they're doing that as well, or how did you feel about it in general?
So when I first played Gears, I was 9 years old. So it was one of the first horror sided games that I ever played, and I remember as a kid I was so nervous I had to keep going to the toilet every like 20 minutes because my bladder was just not.
You sound like you were 90 years old.
It was so it toughened me up with the more darker stuff going forward.
Yeah.
But this shows exactly what I've been wanting for a very long time. After reading the comics, and you see how violent and evil the Locust really was. Like they had like death camps, and like they were like feeding people to like you actually see it in the comics, like, and full on torturing. And the fact that we may actually get to see that in game now, it kind of rubs up that this is the fear. This is why the Locust was so terrifying.
Nice.
But it also, I like the fact that they're so much stronger than they are in the other games, because obviously they're supposed to be younger. You know, they're fresh for war. So the whole, like, they're not huge muscular like tanks as they was in, you know, for like, you know, 3 or 2, you know. And I like the fact that you get to finally see, like, it's going to have that open world element where you can choose to save people or not as well. Like, you feel like you're actually in a war. Like, this is actually an invasion. This is you're an actual gear now. It's not just trying to, like, before we've seen is everything's dead. Yeah. The buildings are all smashed to shit. Everything is done.
That's true.
All the stranded are still called civilians in this.
Yeah.
So we get to see that that impact on what made them become the way they are now. And definitely. I've always wondered, what era is this made? And the fact that it's modern, it's like, oh, so that's something interesting, because I always thought it was set in some kind of like olden time, but this proves to me now that it's set in the future. Sort of.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
Yeah, nice. That's a good shout. Yeah, they were talking about the aspect of it really feeling like a lived-in world where people have just literally been interrupted by the invasion, like you say. So yeah, it's a good shout, and definitely feels like a really fleshed out world, which is awesome. Adds to the immersion for sure. That's a good shout. Excellent. Okie dokie. So we've got a few comments in the chat. I'm going to read out. We have Paul saying State of Decay 3 had a mixtape. Did it? I didn't notice that. I like it. A little combo there. I did actually really like the look of State of Decay 3. I'll come to that in a minute. We will do in full. But yeah, also saying that Senua and Spyro were the best surprises for me. And Valor, is that Mortis, how that's pronounced, looks cool. And Magicians looked cool. Yeah, I agree with that. But gives a Redfall vibe. Yeah. Danger Zone. But yeah, it was a great showcase for me Crazy Taxi and Spyro 4 from Puxley. Good shouts, buddy. I thought you'd like those ones. It's pretty cool to see those were. But yeah, definitely good shouts. Let us know, guys, if you haven't already, what you've been enjoying from the show, like the other guys, and we'd love to hear from you. And yeah, we're going to keep this bad boy rolling, though, onto the next game, which was Fable, starting with, you know, some pretty strong games. But Fable definitely had a different look to what we've seen of it before, in my opinion, anyway, unless I've been out of the loop. Someone else tell me if I'm wrong, but Fable came back with a bit of a fresh look to it, in my opinion. Would I be correct in saying that, Fastback? What did you think of it?
Yeah. I wasn't big at, I mean, I played Fable 1.
Yeah.
Kind of skipped the last couple after that. And then recently, I went back to Fable 2 because I saw that a lot of people I talked to, like a couple people at work, said 2 was their favorite. So I went back to play it, and I enjoyed it, even though it was an older game.
Yep.
But from what I see on this one, the new one, I mean, it definitely looks beautiful. I think Playground has a lot of talent at their studio. You know, you've seen that with Forza Horizon.
Yep.
And of course, they brought in people that have that experience with this open world type of game.
Yeah.
It's going to be. I love these type of games where I have the freedom to do what I want. And obviously, this game you can do what you want, and what you do, there's outcomes, consequences. And it's a beautiful looking game. I love the. Of course, it has all the British humor, right?
Yeah.
That you get from Fable. So
that's it. You know it.
Definitely unique.
You got it. Yeah, that's it, buddy. Yeah, no, it's looking cool. It looks beautiful, like you say. And
yeah, and I'm surprised that it got delayed to February. I guess they really September is definitely, because I thought originally, okay, this will probably come out in September before we got all these other games that were announced, right? And the Wolverine. So I was thinking, okay, September be a good month for it, you know, because you still, it's like, when is E-Day coming out and Halo? You know, what are they going to do? And then, of course, Call of Duty.
Yeah.
November 2, I think, or October. But
definitely.
And I figured February is a good month for it. You know, it could shine on its own. I didn't see a lot of other games announced for February, so.
Yeah, I think it was a really good choice of date, actually. I think that was I think it's perfect, and they've kind of. I know it's quite scary to sometimes put a date in that early, but I think it's it's good. I think they can maintain that, and I think that's a good date for it to release. It should be a nice clear sort of month for them. Hopefully, well, there probably wouldn't be, but it's always games these days. But you know how it is. But it's not in that heat of it anyway. In the end of the year coming up, and I think that's a great kind of month for it to release, and there's something to look forward to after Christmas and all that for the the bigger games. But yeah, I think it's looking fantastic. But yeah, the protagonist, I know you create your own character in Fable, don't you? So the protagonist is
you do.
Completely different now, but that's interesting, isn't it, with the memes and everything from before? All that uproar on social media. So yeah, interesting that, but yeah, I think it looks fantastic. And there's bits of it looking a little bit different and definitely coming together beautifully. But yeah, Luke, are you a fan of Fable? You've been looking forward to this one. How do you think it showed?
Yeah, I thought it showed really well. Again, it's been in development for a long time. Probably got announced a bit too early. But and I'm a big I'm a huge fan of the franchise. Not Fable 3, I think that's garbage. But Fable 1 and 2, I thought were like brilliant.
Yeah.
I'm very confident this will be very good.
Yep.
I thought, it looked very nice and polished in this trailer, and they've still got lots of time before February to polish it further.
That's it, yeah.
I think they've also said that they're doing a gameplay demonstration for press today, and then on Wednesday they're releasing the gameplay presentation.
Oh, cool! That's good.
So they'll have a full run through it. So that'll be really cool. And I like the cast in this as well. Like they've got so the trailer had Hayley Atwell,
right?
Who's obviously probably most well known for playing Peggy Carter in Marvel.
Right, cool.
And
Have they got
And,
Richard Ayoade in the actual game?
Yeah, Richard Ayoade, yeah,
Cool.
and Matt King, of course, who plays Super Hands from
From
Peep Show.
Peep Show, yeah, I love it.
Yeah. So they've got a really like UK centric
Definitely.
cast, which is awesome. I'm sure they'll have other people in there as well. But,
Yes, absolutely. That's
but
great.
yeah, so I really like that they've fully leaned into what what Fable is basically, and I think it looks very ambitious. It looks really, really nice, and I think it'll be worth the wait.
Yeah, I agree. It's looking really nice. I really like the art style of it, and yeah, it's like that quirkiness to it as well that seems to be there, but also it looks really nice and elegantly done at the same time. It's kind of a nice blend they're doing, but yeah, nice, bro. That's awesome, and I'm looking forward to seeing that preview that gets released soon. That would be interesting to see. Cool. And Lou, bro, are you up for Fable? Is that your kind of thing? What did you think it looked like? Did you enjoy?
So yes, I remember playing Fable 3, which had some really, really like memorable moments, like the gnomes that you used to have to go and find, and they used to swear at you and stuff. That's how you. I used to remember that.
That's it.
And to be fair, it kind of ticks all the boxes for like I'm very into Harry Potter, so I'm very into the whole magic. So there's magic,
nice.
There's action, there's beautiful environments and skyboxes, and an amazing cast of characters. I mean, if they have Matt Berry, this game is sold. So because that is a voice that is so impossible to replicate.
Do they have Matt Berry?
Not sure.
Oh, really? That would be good, though. Yeah.
I think that would. If they have a character with Matt Berry's voice,
yeah, it would be
I'll
good.
be
yeah.
Very, very happy.
Nice. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised, to be honest. Yeah, he's popping up in a lot of things, isn't he?
Yeah, I mean, he was in. He's done Batman as well, the one that just come out.
Yeah, he seems to get around. But yeah, it's awesome. They like picking up these voice, these typical UK sort of talents. It's good. I like that.
But yeah, no, this definitely, it looks a lot better to the first trailer we had. By a lot. And like Luke said, it will look even better when they're finished polishing it. Especially if they've got till February. I'm sure they're not just going to give it a go and go, yeah, well, we'll go on holiday now till February.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, Scott bro in chat, definitely jump on, my friend. Room for one more, no worries. I don't know if Sit Down still wanted to join at all. We might be getting a little bit crowded, but I know Scott is a little bit had to attend something and can hop on. But if you did want to join as well, Sit Down's game, you can always jump on as well if you like, mate. Party atmosphere, but it's up to you. I mean, like I say, we've got a few in there, so it's up to you on that front. If not, we'll get you next time, bro. And Scott, bro, how are you doing?
Good evening, gentlemen.
Sliding in through the back door, you love it.
Yeah, fashionably late.
That's it, bro.
That's the only door that Indy left open.
You know me. Oh dear, it's gone into the Fable humour zone now, I think.
The UK Dazarus zone of
yeah, that's true. Yeah, where's Daz when you need him? I love it. Yeah, so yeah, you all good, Scott, bro? How you doing?
I'm good, man. How are you all doing? You well?
Good, thanks, mate. Yeah, good. Yeah, do you get out? How did you get on with the showcase? Did you enjoy it? Did you get to watch it, or you had something come up, or?
Yeah, I did. I managed to watch it, thankfully. What was? I appreciate I haven't had a chance to listen to any of the show. Like, what's the general gist of everyone's opinion so far?
Yes. Hey, shy, mate. Yeah.
Oh, well, that's it. End the show, boys. Let's go.
That's it. Yeah. No, pretty solid, I think, from all around. But yeah, we're delving in each game at the moment. You've missed Gears, and you haven't missed Halo, so don't worry. we're on Fable at the moment. We gave some impressions, and yeah, just that's it about it so far. That everyone seems to have enjoyed it generally. But yeah, we're just talking about Fable at the moment. Did you have any thoughts on Gears and Fable in a little double act if you want.
Yeah. I thought Gears looked incredible. Really,
Yep.
really looking forward to that. And I thought Fable looked good as well. I really like what they're doing with, again, like British actors to play roles. Like Hayley Atwell's obviously revealed in this trailer.
Yep.
I think it looks great. I'm really looking forward to it. Obviously, we've got a date. I don't think we had the date when they delayed it last time. So it's good to get that February date, from the delay. But I think it looks great. It's like one of my most anticipated games.
Nice, very cool.
Yeah, I haven't played the originals on the Xbox. It's great to have this back.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, shaping up pretty sweetly. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Nice.
I thought the combat looked improved this trailer as well compared to the previous trailer as well. I don't know what your guys' thoughts were. But yeah, I did see improvements from last trailer to this one. So and obviously still got a couple months left to cook. So I'm sure it'll look even better when it comes out.
Absolutely. Yeah, no, it's looking good. I definitely agree with the gameplay of it as well. It's looking pretty sweet on that front. But yeah, nice. So, sorry, we got yours. Yeah, we got Lou's on this. Yeah, you were talking about Harry Potter, and that's cool. Yeah, so everyone seems to be looking forward to a bit of Fable then. So yeah, moving on then to the next game, and I'm sure that Scott's glad it's coming up and it's one of his favourite franchises, but we'll come to you in a sec, my friend. I'll give you a second to settle in. First, we've got Fastback, bro. We've got Halo campaign evolved, shown off. How did you feel like it showed, bro?
Right away, because I played this one when it first came out, right, the original, and just visually, you could tell like it looked great. I think this is in Unreal Engine 5.
Oh, is
so,
it?
Yep.
Yeah,
Cool.
so that's one thing that people were worried about, doing a Halo game in a different engine, Unreal Engine, and compared to what they used to in the past.
Right.
But beautiful looking game. I mean, the colors, things just, popped out.
Yeah.
And what I love about this is that they got 3 new missions that we didn't play originally.
Yeah.
So I like that. And it's bringing something fresh. They're bringing, other weapons, stuff that were in the original. So, and I think some mechanics, stuff like that was in the original too. So, really looking forward to this when it comes out because I want to introduce Halo to my 13-year-old, and I want to play this co-op with her and my wife,
Awesome.
my other daughter, and just have fun with it. Introduce them into the Halo universe. Well, my wife knows she likes Halo.
Awesome.
But definitely look forward to playing this with my daughter.
Yeah, she's been playing a lot, and
right?
you ushering her through to the game, be the gamer that you're proud of. I love that.
Yeah.
That's great.
I'm glad she's finally graduated from Roblox. Mobile,
yes.
Thank you.
No, it's proper games.
She's all in the Game Pass and Xbox, and
yeah.
So looking forward to playing this with her.
Love
it. I love how the showcase started with 3 great franchises that and I kind of figured that like Fable, this was not going to be exclusive. I feel like this is they've already committed to being on PlayStation 5. And I think what they're going to do is come out on there. Hopefully they get some people introduced into Master Chief and Halo universe. And I can see then once the main all new Halo game comes out, that's probably going to be exclusive to Xbox. So
that would be the best way to play it, I think, at this stage. I would say I agree with that. Yeah, if they double down on these exclusives and everything, they'll be reinforced in that. I think that'll be awesome. Very
it's gonna
good.
be fun. I can't wait to jump in the Warthog and drive around my daughter. Show her the.
That's it. Yeah, lots of good lots of good co-op action coming our way and for these sorts of things. Definitely good shout, bro. So yeah, looking forward to it. And yeah, Luke, bro, I know you're a big fan of Halo as well. I think there's a lot of big fans of Halo around here. But yeah, how did you feel at this fair? Did it live up to your hopes and dreams?
Yeah, I mean, I think this looked really good actually. This trailer,
Nice.
I thought when they did the first gameplay reveal, it looked nice. Like it had some typical UE issues, but other than that, like it looked very, very nice. But this looks like a lot more polished. than what they show. And a part of that is because it's quick cut trailer footage, but
Sure.
the bits that are there look very nice, and and having these 3 new missions with Sergeant Johnson look super cool as well. And that's quite interesting. That makes it more exciting than just a standard remake, right? Because you've got extra things that weren't there in the first place. So
definitely.
So I'm all in for this. Obviously, I think Halo's, the original Halo is probably still one of my favorite games of all time.
Nice.
Certainly my favorite Halo as well. So
is it? The first one's your favorite? Is it? Okay, nice.
Yeah. By quite a distance. Actually.
Interesting. Mine's probably like two. I'd probably say.
I think 2 is most people's, and 2 I absolutely adore. But there's just a special nostalgic connection I have to the first Halo.
Yeah.
I think. So
that's fair enough. It's a powerful drug, the old nostalgia.
It is. So I'm very much looking forward to this. Not too long to wait either. Comes out next month, right? So,
I know. I was actually quite surprised by that. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
That's a good time to drop that, I would say, as well. But yeah, cool. So so it's just campaign, but obviously it's in the name. But there's nothing else other than the campaign they're dropping with this. Is that right?
There's no multiplayer with this.
Other aspect of that, sort of.
Yeah.
Cool, but that's good for me, and I'm up for that as well, definitely. Although if I play with you guys, you might be a bit ahead of my skill level, but there we go. But I know you and Scotty baby are like pretty good at the old Halo, but anyway, it's all about the fun, isn't it? Good stuff. Glad you enjoyed. And Scott bro, definitely looking forward to hearing what your thoughts were on Halo. I know you play an absolute ton of it, and what did you think of this campaign overall? I know you play multiplayer obviously mostly, but I'm sure you're excited for the campaign too. How did you feel?
Really excited for campaign Evolved. I think like the remake itself's not like massively interesting. But as the other guys have mentioned, like the prequel missions are really what makes this kind of expand on the lore. And obviously this trailer kind of focuses on the prequel missions. Obviously new environments, like things that weren't in the original Halo as well, like new weapons, brutes, that sort of thing, like a new Covenant faction is shown off in it as well. So I think it looks really good. I think this is a really good trailer, actually. There's a few shots that just look really good, particularly of the Chief, and there's also one of the Maw, or the level of the Maw, from the Warthog level at the very end. That looks really good. So I'm really curious as to how they change up some of maybe the issues Halo 1 had. I know I think they've spoken about how they're going to change a little bit about the library, and I'm sure the Warthog run will have some differences, especially based on the concept art that they released and some of the shots they've shown here. But then it's also got really cool things like the space missions that we had in Reach, but I think we've only had them in Reach, if I'm not mistaken. I can't remember if we had them in.
Oh yeah, so yeah.
No, I don't think so.
Yeah.
I think it looks really good. Really looking forward to this actually.
As I expected, yeah.
I want them to keep the library as it is.
Oh,
no. I had to suffer. Everyone should have to suffer through how it was. Just the same 2 rooms, just repeated. For
it's like an initiation for gamers.
Love it. That's great.
I'm a big fan. The only thing I'm really not a fan of is I really can't say I'm a fan of the new Katana model in this.
Is she? Because she's a different color, right? As well.
Yeah, because she's kind of she's purple in the original, but obviously she kind of turned more blue in the later games. I would have liked to have seen pearl, but I'm just not a fan of the model itself. It just looks a little off. Obviously, it remains to be seen what it's like, because like in Halo she does change between like purple and green and blue. It's almost kind of like as she's doing different things,
like mood things.
So so maybe obviously we've only seen a few shots, so hopefully we'll see maybe different versions. But that's kind of a very minor nitpick. I think. Really, I think the rest of it does look really good.
Nice, sounds good, bro. And Lou, how did you feel about Halo? You into Halo? Did you enjoy what you saw?
Yes. So I'll be honest with you, for someone who's a fan of Halo, I never actually fully played the Master Chief Collection properly. Like I started Halo on Halo 3 with my stepfather,
Right.
and that's like sort of a memory that I hold dear.
Nice.
Same with Gears.
Yeah.
And this looks incredible. And I mean, I knew it was going to look good anyway because the first trailer and the kind of technology we got now and stuff like that. I had a feeling that they'd be adding something that would, you know, bring back that nostalgic but also excitement that Halo fans had, because the last Halo wasn't exactly there, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
It didn't give anyone that oomph that they were looking for. And I think that it's also a tactic to tease like people who would rather play PlayStation. Like, oh right, so you enjoyed Halo, yeah? Right, cool. So the next one's coming to the Xbox only.
Yeah.
So if you want
get them over gradually.
Yeah. Get it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, that's what like Sony did with Spider-Man or God of War, things like that, you know?
Yeah. Give them a taste and then take it away. But yeah, could well be a good shout. You know, people love what they play when it's on the platform, and then they decide to go all in on the exclusive thing all round. Yeah, you could well be right. It would.
But personally, I'm hoping that they don't just do only Combat Evolved. I'm hoping they do the second and third one as well in the same way they've done this one.
I was thinking that. Yeah, it'd be cool.
Because even like ODST and like Reach, it would be incredible.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, definite.
Yeah, I definitely would like to see that.
Yeah.
I think if the rumors are to be believed, one of the reasons they've got Brutes in this, and Brutes weren't in the original campaign, is because they're assets from the remakes of 2 and 3, where Brutes are a part of. But I think this brings that kind of the whole exclusive nature of these games into question a little bit, because it's just like, do you just make Campaign Evolved exclusive and then the 2 and 3 remakes Campaign Evolved not exclusive and then make 2 and 3 exclusive? Or do you make 1, 2, and 3 exclusive but then Halo 7 not exclusive? I think they're in a honestly, I think we can get in the exclusive thing maybe towards the end, but like I think they put themselves in like an even worse situation at the moment, with the messaging they've got around this sort of thing. Obviously, this was already announced to be on PS5 when they announced it last year at Halo Worlds.
That's why they have to maintain that.
So they can't really go back on that. But then, just begs the question: like, if they are doing 2, are they going to stick with it? But then, if they don't stick with it, well, why did you release the first one? But then, if they do, why is Gears exclusive but Halo not? I think they're in a really strange situation with how they handle this at the moment. I know kind of the new leadership's kind of working through these things, and it can't happen overnight, but it will be interesting how that pans out. But like, it does feel really strange. Me personally, particularly for the next Halo, like the mainline one, I kind of want it to be multi-platform, because the longevity of that game is going to be in the multi-platform.
Sure.
And, I want the multiplayer to be successful.
I see what you're saying. Yeah,
helps with that. So it'll be interesting to see when it pans out. We'll probably see a new Halo announcement at Halo Fest in December. So not too long before we'll have to wait.
Nice.
Oh, nice. I didn't know about that.
Yeah. So they've got Halo Fest in December. I mean, there's no guarantee they're going to announce something, but at that point, you've got a Halo Fest, an event dedicated to Halo. They're going to have to show something. So the expectation is they do show something at that event, at least some sort of tease. Whether they show platforms or not during that is remains to be seen. But I would just find it really bizarre if Gears of War is exclusive and Halo isn't, Fable isn't, but Clockwork Revolution is. It's a really strange situation, I think, that they're in at the moment.
Yeah, I totally see it, man. Yeah, I mean, it's that transitional period. I think they know where they want to go to, but they just can't go all in on at one moment, if you know what I mean. So yeah, but that's a good chat about the multiplayer aspect as well, though, because I got to think about that too. But yeah, good shouts, bro. And for all your Halo updates, follow Scott and Luke for that matter down the links below on Twitter or X, whatever you want to call it. But yeah, shout out to Dragon Wolf who's joined us in the chat. Great to see you, bro. It's been a while. Hope you're doing well. Saying that Halo looks good. Glad to hear you like what you saw. And yeah, great to see all you guys hanging out with us. Thank you very much for doing so. Feel free to hit that like button. We're massively appreciative of that. You guys are legends. And feel free to share it out if you really fancied it. That would be super appreciated. And if you're new to checking out this channel, feel free to subscribe. We cover all kinds of games, but mostly indie games on the channel. And we'd love to have you on board to share in the indie goodness. But yeah, thanks again for checking out the stream and the video if you're watching after. Cool. So moving on to the next game, and it's already on the screen. And that was another pretty big banger. And that is Resonance Plague Tale Legacy. Yeah, looking pretty sweet as well. I'm a massive fraud that I haven't even checked out this franchise yet, and even though I think I own both the games. It's just crazy. But yeah, looks fantastic. I'm loving that. The dark through the dredging through the swamps kind of scene there. Just it looks really nice. But yeah, Fastback, have you played the other games, and do you know much about this one, and what did you think of it?
I played the first one, but I got stuck and I couldn't get out of it.
Okay.
And then I stopped.
Right, sure.
So I haven't gone back to it, but I did enjoy it. The first one, I thought the little brother was a little annoying, I guess. But
yeah,
that's what some people were saying. But
sure.
I mean, I was plugging through it like, okay, he's young and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But second one, I do want to play. And I believe this one, they didn't show the brother, but I thought a while back that the brother is in this game.
Okay.
I think it's a completely different story.
Yeah, I was thinking it might be.
Different characters, yeah.
True.
Yeah.
Or maybe the second one I was thinking of. But yeah, I was surprised that this was announced. I know they worked with the Sobo. They got a good relationship with them. And it did surprise me that this one was announced. And all new playstyle. This franchise wasn't even on my mind.
Okay, yeah, no worries.
Yeah, I was interested.
Yeah, this is being made by a Sobo, isn't it? Is that right, guys?
Yeah.
Yeah, cool. Yeah, cool. Yeah, so you guys, I think, have checked out, haven't you, Luke? The original games. And this one looks like a spin-off series, is that right? A spin-off game, sorry, apologies, not a series. Too much watching of TV these days.
I really like Plague's Tale, actually. But I never finished the second game, which was it Requiem. The second game?
Requiem. Yeah.
I remember, Luke. I remember telling you need to finish that game.
I know. I got like halfway through, and I just never went back. I did finish the first game, Plague Tale Innocence, but I never finished Requiem. Even though I really I was enjoying the half of the game, so I can't remember why I never finished it actually, but this, I thought this was one of the best looking things.
I thought so. Yeah.
This show.
Yeah, I think so.
I thought it looked terrific.
Yeah.
And I like that it's this kind of side story, and I think it's a prequel basically to the series.
Right. I think it looks phenomenal.
It's more combat heavy, which is really cool. Like more kind of action adventure-y. Like not that Innocence and Requiem weren't, but they're not really about combat.
The first one's about stealth and stuff, isn't it? Like, is the second one a bit more combat based, or
not really?
Still the same.
I remember. It's still very, it's like a bit of stealth and a bit of kind of puzzling and all the other stuff. But this one's more traditional. Yeah,
it's definitely.
Or it seems more traditional action adventure. So I thought the combat looked really nice as well.
Yeah, it does.
So yeah, very, very excited for this one actually, and they've tried to be very clear as Sobo that you don't need to have played the other games.
That's great for me because I've missed the other. So let's go.
Yeah. So I think this will be great. This will be really good.
Yeah. No, that is cool. I like the protagonist as well. I like the sort of combat style, like the dual-handed combat, if you know what I mean. But yeah, nice. Yeah, I thought it was one of the best things as well. It's looking really sweet, actually. Yeah, Scott, you seem to know quite a bit about this one, and you seem to have enjoyed the other games. So yeah, what was your thoughts?
Yeah, I really enjoyed both Innocence and Requiem.
Cool.
And so really, really looking forward to this. Obviously, as already been said, more combat focused, but the combat looks good. That universe is really interesting. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. I think August, if I'm not mistaken, is the release
Yeah,
date.
that's right.
I think generally
Yeah.
that was actually one of the nice things about this. I think like a lot of games were, and I know they said beforehand that they were focusing on the next 12 months, but it did seem like a lot of the games were, in the not too distant future. It's not like we were getting
Yeah.
like 2028, 2029, outside of maybe Persona 6, possibly, games that are too far away. So, yeah, really excited.
Yeah, that's a good shout. Yeah, they didn't take the risk of saying everything's going to be released in the next year this time, though. Remember that?
They did say they were focused on games released in
they
the
didn't
next
say
12
focus. They
months.
didn't
So,
commit
yeah,
to the actual. Remember with Silksong,
Being a Game Pass too was nice too.
Yeah, it's Game Pass, isn't it? That one as well. Yeah, that is awesome. I'm all over that then. Oops, just clicked the wrong button now. Sorry about that. Yeah, so looking, so it's looking well up your street, and you're well up all over that. I would say, yo, Scott. Brilliant, cool. And Lou, have you played the other games? And what did you think of what it looked like? This one. And that is the Plague Tale Legacy Resonance.
Yes. I got a bit ragey with the second one. I'm not gonna lie. To the point where I threw my controller.
Okay.
But I enjoyed them. But this looks more up my street. Like it's got that. It's sort of like a cross between like action adventure plus the horror element of the fact that there's a plague going on.
Mm-hmm.
And it looks incredible. It looks like it will play incredible, and it just looks a lot more fun. It doesn't look so more like I'm sneaking around all the time. I'm throwing dust and making sure the rats, move towards. And that stupid kid, I hated that stupid kid. He used to get me killed so much, and it's like, what? You control the rats. What? Why am I getting killed? So yeah, at least I don't have to fucking babysit this time.
Yeah, there's that. That's one way to put it.
It was a babysitter simulator.
Yeah, no, I do know. Yeah. It's
like I had a little brother that.
Maybe that's why they went to the prequel.
But this just looks so much better in my opinion. I mean, we've seen something on this before, but it went so quiet. It was like, oh, what's going on with this? So I'm glad that it wasn't canned.
Cool, yeah.
And it looks like it's set in Greece, so I'm already like, I love Greek mythology and stuff like that, and especially the whole Spartan kick as well. It's just perfect. That's kind of my style.
Very nice, good stuff, buddy. And I just noticed in the chat, Paul said that where was that comment I just missed? I just saw even. The sister and brother meet the girl in game 2. Does that ring a bell, Scott? Do you know about that?
Ooh, no. I thought it was set like a long time before the first two. I might be mistaken in that. I don't recall. It was obviously a little while ago.
Yeah.
That I played this. So, Paul, please refresh my memory, man.
Yeah, let us know. If you don't mind. Good stuff. But yeah, I really like the look of this game. I love it's got like the gritty, dark sort of like caves aspect of it, and the combat really nice, beautiful visuals. It's definitely one of my highlights of the show for sure.
Solving.
Sorry.
It's a puzzle solving also.
Puzzle solving as well. Yeah, it definitely looks like an all rounder. So Asobo and Focus making this one. I think did Focus Entertainment publish the last ones? Do you know? I think they did, didn't they? Yeah. Cool. So the tried and tested team, which is good. But yeah, it looks stunningly beautiful, and I'm very much up for this one. But yeah, good stuff. The next game on the list was Persona 4 Revival. apparently. Now, so I won't have too much to say on this one. So I might hand this over to whoever wants to put their hand up, if you like. I don't know if you guys are all into this. You gonna pass this one across, or are you up for this prospect?
I'll pass this one. Yeah.
Okay, no worries. That's all good. You're with me on it then. Yeah, no worries. I think Scott might be Persona. Am I right about that?
Yeah, I'm actually really looking forward to this.
You thought you were, yeah.
I've only played 2 Personas, Persona 3 and Persona 5. Persona 3 I only played because of the remake. This is kind of like the second remake of this, kind of, because Persona 4 was originally on the PSP, if I'm not mistaken, and then they released Persona 4 Golden, which is like a remaster.
Oh yeah, that's right.
On other platforms, and then you've got Revival, I believe the subtitle is.
The Revival this time, yeah, Revival. Yeah.
So really looking forward to this, because I really enjoyed Persona 3 and Persona 5, and this is kind of considered one of the best in the franchise. So I'm looking forward to seeing what it's all about on Game Pass, which is really cool, as is Persona 6, which was actually a little bit of a surprise. So yeah, I'm really excited to check this out. The unfortunate situation we're in, though, is this is out February, and we know that Final Fantasy VII Revelation is also spring next year.
Spring is, yeah.
And Fable. So these are big games. These are big games. So I'm hoping Final Fantasy is going to be like maybe more April, May, springtime to give this a little bit of time. But I'm really looking forward to this, and I think this is like a really cool thing for Xbox to have associated with them. And they've got a really good partnership with Sega and Atlas. So to get these games in Game Pass is good.
Definitely, yeah, that's a good shout. Yeah, that's another aspect. It's outside of the core line. It's good to have the Japanese style games involved as well, and this is a really highly popular one, isn't it? It's done very well. Luke, you into Persona, or is it not?
Yeah, but I like Scott. The main one I played was Persona 5, and I played a bit of Persona 2 back in the day, and I also did briefly play Persona 4 on the PSP, but very briefly. So so yeah, like a kind of the touch point fan more than anything. But I will probably check this out because it's coming to Game Pass as well. So and it looks nice.
18th of Feb, yeah. So it's 23rd for Fable, isn't it, as well? Yeah. So, but yeah, no.
I've got a chance of finishing this in 5 days, man.
They tend to be quite big games, are they?
These are big games.
Yeah.
We're probably talking like maybe 40 to 50 hours minimum, realistically, with 400 if you do everything. So meaty game.
That's interesting then, yeah. So, and they've gone for, well, it's not they're not on first party, so yeah, there's not really a consideration of theirs, I suppose. But yeah, just gonna have to cram it in, I guess, but or like maybe wait a little bit longer for Fable, I guess. But it's a good problem to have, isn't it? Too many games. Brilliant stuff. Lou, you into Persona? I don't think you are you? Based on what I was watching your stream earlier, I don't think this is up your street. Or am I wrong?
No, when it comes to turn-based, I'm not really a big fan of it. I am trying to get into anime, and if this wasn't turn-based, I would have definitely given this a go. I know there is a lot of Persona games.
Yeah. Is this one of the ones that is turn-based, Scott? Yeah, is that right? Or this is a turn-based one?
They're all turn-based.
Oh, well, they are. I thought there were some that weren't. Oh, okay.
Yeah. So
there might be like a Musou Persona or something at one point, but the main line's all turn-based.
The main.
Don't get me wrong, it looks incredible, but turn-based to me just bores me now.
I have to admit that I am a bit similar on that front. I try and like turn-based and then just can't. Sorry.
Yeah.
40 hours of it, I'm good. Like 40 hours of turn-based. That's just in one game. Could you imagine like if I played all of them? I'd hate turn-based so much that to the point where I wouldn't even look at turn-based ever again.
It's an interesting... see, the thing about turn-based games for me is like they do almost seem a little old-fashioned these days. Like if you look at things like Final Fantasy 16 and Final Fantasy 7, the remakes, they've all got more real-time action, or combat in
Yeah.
them. Even like Expedition 33, which I absolutely loved, and I thought, honestly, that might have the best combat system out of them all. Still had, it was turn-based, but it had a lot of
That's why I didn't like it.
elements.
So did it have moments where you had to interact with it, like timing wise and stuff? Is that what,
yeah, like when you're doing attacks and it had dodges and parries?
Yeah,
and
that's
like
okay. That makes me a bit more engaged. Then I find that's okay. I've played a few which are like that. I think there's
so this is kind of like Persona and things like Metaphor Refantasio that came out, Christ, 2 years ago, whatever. Now, like the kind of nostalgic and old fashioned and old school in a way that I really like. So I really hope they stick to the turn based formula in their games, because I think a lot of RPGs are moving away from that, and I kind of don't want that to go away.
Yeah, I know what you mean. It's kind of like the original DNA of them, isn't it? So, and it works. I do think it works for certain games. I don't know. Just sometimes when it's action and then you're like doing action, and then you all suddenly stop, and it's sort of for me it affects the pacing. But I know that's only just a personal thing, and there's so many different types of games again. But when it's actual turn-based, if you're talking like Slay the Spire, I think it makes more sense for it to exist in that. But yeah, that's just a personal sort of thing, if you know what I mean. But I know it's Scott is like turn-based king, aren't you, basically, because you love all those sorts of things. So yeah, don't let my opinions change anything, of course, not that you would. But
we need games of different varieties, man.
Exactly.
That's why I really enjoy Final Fantasy 16 and Expedition 33. They're all got different takes on that. What I don't want is just for kind of like the old school turn-based combat system to just disappear. I still want that what's almost a niche now to be filled.
Definitely. No, good shouts. Okay, lovely stuff, guys. And Paul in the chat saying, I tried Persona game and could not get into it. Turn-based, not my favorite either. Playing Expedition 33 and I can only play an hour or two at a time. Interesting. Yeah, I know so many people love that game, so definitely worth trying it. In terms of that aspect, but yeah, it's one of those things, isn't it? Everyone's got different taste, do we have a comment response for what we said about the girl? I don't know if we had a response about the girl. No, that's cool. I was just saying if he had replied about the girl situation, but anyway, it might be the girl, might be not the girl, but anyway, we'll find out. Next game we're going to move on to now, and that is
I think I know who it is now. Sorry.
Oh really?
Because he did say that you do meet them. And I do remember a part where I think, because I looked it up, the game set 15 years before Innocence and Requiem. So I do think I know who he's referring to now, because obviously she would be a little older in Requiem. So I think I know who he means now.
Oh, yeah. Interesting. Cool. Yeah, he's a pretty reputable source, Paul. He's a big time gamer, so yeah, he plays a lot of games, so quite possible. But yeah, good stuff. And good to see there's a little hint there of that. But anyway, next game, it was definitely one of my favourite games shown, actually. And I'm not really, I wouldn't put myself down as like, this is one of the games I'm really looking forward to on my list of games I'm looking forward to. But the way it showed, I thought it was great. And it's great to see it because it's been in development for such a long time now. And that's State of Decay 3, and the last trailer we got was mostly just a CGI trailer. I think that was the last trailer anyway, the one in the snow and all that. But the trailer was showing this time a lot more gameplay, and it looks really great, and I thought it showed very well. But I think Fastback might be a fan of this game, if I'm not mistaken, if my memory is serving me well. How did you feel about it, bro? Did you like what you saw?
Yeah, no, I love State of Decay. I remember the first one when it was in the Summer Arcade, I think.
That's right. Yeah, I remember.
It was an indie game back then. Unknown.
Yeah.
A lot of people might be a little rough around the edges in the beginning, but I enjoyed it. I loved the first one. Played a lot of it. I like games where I had the freedom to explore. You build your own setup. I like how you go out and recruit people. There's some complexity there. The type of people, and you can kick them out of your house or whatever, your compound.
Yeah.
And then the second one, same thing, expanded on that. Had the blood hearts, and just real fun playing co-op. And then you had multiple areas to go to. You can go back to Turbeville, and then go to different cities. I'm really excited for this, and this one also is done in Unreal Engine 5.
Yep.
You can see it looks real good. The last one, I enjoyed it, but then people were like, "Oh, it looks cartoony." The style of it. It's like, okay, not a big deal to
Right.
me. But
Yeah.
this one, they kind of upped the game on that. The visuals, the look of it overall. The
Definitely.
mechanics look like it's still there, and then of course you got your co-op, and I'm sure the base building and all that's going to be expanded.
Yeah.
So really looking forward to this. I love this franchise. Undead Labs, I think, real great. Some real good devs there. I used to follow their YouTube channel,
Oh, cool.
and when the second one was coming out, and they would
Yep.
start talking about everything. So I look for. Hopefully they do that again on this. Start
Nice.
giving us some hints and some little leaks here and there before the game comes out, because I was hoping
Yeah.
it was coming this year,
Yeah.
but that was earlier in the year or last year when we were thinking about it. But I'm okay with it next year.
Yeah,
The new game's
2027, just a
advanced,
release year window at the moment. But yeah, nice. That's
very sad for this.
good stuff, bro. That's awesome. Yeah, so quite a few mechanics at play in this one. So yeah, it's good to get those updates. Hopefully they will do some videos on that. Obviously the aspect of survival is the focus, but then the combat and the co-op aspect is a key part of it as well, isn't it, sort of thing. But yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to it. But yeah, nice to hear you are giving your thumbs up to it, because I know you've been a fan of the franchise. But yeah, Luke, what did you think? Have you ever checked out the State of Decay games before at all? Did you like what you saw?
Yeah, I played one a fair bit. I played two more, and this looks nice. It didn't like it's kind of one of those games that suffered from being in development for too long again, where they announced it like way too early.
Yeah,
and
they definitely
with this
did.
one really too early, because it was literally
Yeah.
just they said it was like a title on a paper.
Yeah,
When they announced it first time. So
and they had that trailer which was all CGI, wasn't it? That for a long time.
yeah, the
Yeah.
snow one
That's
with
it,
the
yeah.
deer and
Yeah.
so and this trailer, like, I think I was won over by the end of it. I think when it started, I thought it looked quite rough, to be honest. And then, but as it progressed, it started to look better and better.
Oh yeah, sorry, I thought you said at the end. Yeah, that's what I thought as well. Actually, yeah.
So, so I am looking forward to this, and I think they're doing some cool, some things that have been asked for a long time in terms of like the world and tethering and like all that kind of stuff. That will be fun. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it. But they didn't have any release date on this, did they? Did they
just
say
2027? Just the year,
so,
yeah.
So I wouldn't expect it until maybe the latter half.
No, I agree.
Doing the alpha stuff this year as well. So
yeah,
it'll be nice when it does come out.
Definitely.
A long time away from release, which also is good because
more polishing,
polishing time and stuff like that.
That's it. Yeah, definitely. No, I like the look of it. I like the sort of the color grading and stuff. Towards the end, definitely looks better. Like, I agree. Actually, totally agree with that. The start of it is sort of and then it just really like boots it up as it goes along. But yeah, it looks quite intense action and that, and obviously it's a survival game, but it almost gives you that sort of Left 4 Dead kind of vibe at times, if you know what I mean, like from the old day. But yeah, it's obviously more of a survival game, much more than that, than just crazy action. But it looks quite intense, some of the sort of set pieces and stuff, which look cool, I think. But anyway, Scott, bro, any take on this one? Is this one up your street? Did you want to chime in on it?
I mean, I'm looking forward to it. I don't think I can probably say anything more than what the gents have already said. It does look a massive step up from 2. That's probably it. Looking forward to it. We'll see what it looks like when it comes out. My main thoughts is just how they handle the online, the persistence, and as Luke mentioned, the tethering, which is kind of the biggest thing that held me back from playing 2 was the tethering in co-op. So hopefully they can.
Hopefully, Down Region 5 will take care of that.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool. Well, that's a good shout. Lou, any thoughts on this one? Is this one that's on your radar?
So I'm a bit of a torn, because one was interesting and very more campaignish. Second didn't feel so much as a campaign. It's more of a survival, build your base, etc. I'm hoping that it's not going to be basically just a new version of the second one. I'm hoping there's going to be some kind of story.
Right.
Because otherwise, to me, it'll die for me too quickly.
Sure. Anyone know if there's much of a story aspect to this from Focused, or anyone?
No, I haven't heard that. And hopefully, now that they announce it, hopefully we start seeing the devs come do like a regular podcast to give us more info.
Yeah.
Because
What's
I wanna know
interesting
what
is that when
happened.
they first, I'm sorry, what was that?
Because I
Sorry.
want to know what happened with the snow. Because when they first showed it, she was
True.
running through the snow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was
Yeah.
like, where's the snow gone?
That's a good point, I suppose.
Yeah, true. That
I
and
wouldn't
the
be paying attention
animals.
to anything
You don't
from
see
that.
the animals.
No,
like
I
they
think,
showed the
yeah.
deer.
Yeah, you might as well
That
ignore
way.
that trailer.
Yeah, it's true. It's just
they've
I
already
think
said-
so. 'Cause
Yeah, they already said there's
you
no
don't see
animals in this either.
animals that
Yeah.
are infected.
yeah, that's a good point as well. Yeah.
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 Unless they're going to do some sort of
That's-
seasons thing, that'd be cool. Like
True,
in Forza
yeah.
Horizon. Like.
No, the Horizon Festival.
Yeah, exactly.
What
Let's
is it with
freak
games
out.
doing 3 players? Why?
Yeah.
I
Why
don't
are
think
the
this is
odds-
3 players, is it?
Yeah, I
I thought-
counted so far. There was.
I thought it was 4.
I'm
I thought
pretty sure
the last one was
See,
4
it
player.
looks like there's
Well,
3.
Yeah.
Yeah, it
would
could
be
be.
strange if they did that.
Yeah.
No,
The
it's
other
4
games
player
so far-
co-op. It's 4 player.
Four-
Yeah,
four player co-op.
I was going to say that.
Yeah,
that
should
would
be.
be
That's good
as
then.
well. Yeah, on the story
if
side
it's
of things,
just gonna be one of them survival only, if there's no story to it, it's gonna be like, yeah, I'll play it for a couple of hours, but what is there more to do? Build a base.
yeah,
It'll get very repetitive. I don't like things that are too repetitive.
yeah. I think a lot of fans of State of Decay 2 in particular, they updated that game constantly. I think a lot of people were really happy with State of Decay 2, and it'll be interesting to see how they handle the story. Honestly, I wouldn't expect it to be particularly story heavy, but
Yeah.
they did release the Heartland DLC for State of Decay 2, which was actually the thing that got me into State of Decay 2, and that was
Right.
like a more linear story based like expansion for
Yeah.
the game. So it wouldn't surprise me to see them maybe do something similar to that, because I think it's fair to expect this to have a long tail similar to State of Decay 2. So
Yeah, I would agree with
there'll
that.
be updates and expansions and things like that. So
Cool.
Yes,
Yeah.
I want something more Walking Dead or Dead Rising based kind of.
Yeah.
Like you can explore, but there's also missions and stuff.
Yeah, it would be cool just to have some
Dedicated to
narrative.
felt like wipe out the nest. Go over here, wipe out the nest. Go over there. There's a nest. Oh, what's in this room? Oh, another nest.
Yeah.
Oh, I mean,
Yeah.
nests.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm sure they'll probably be thinking about things like that. It's just obviously it's a different type of game to a narrative focused game in general, but yeah, I definitely know what you mean. It's good to keep you engaged in that way, but yeah, let's keep this bad boy moving, because I've just realized how slow we're going. It's my fault probably.
There's a lot of stuff I think we can skip.
Yeah,
coming
that's the
up,
good
to
thing.
be
I think
honest.
we're good with that. Yeah. And speak of the devil, next up is Sea of Thieves, which also I did actually think was pretty cool. But yeah, I mean, it's an update for Sea of Thieves again. It's every showcase literally. So
I'm gonna. Is there any show of hands that actually anybody wants to
Let's
talk
do
about
it,
this? Because
yeah.
otherwise, I would suggest we just skip this because.
What's Sea of Thieves? I've never heard of it.
yeah, right.
Let's skip it. Let's move on.
That's
We
good.
can move
Next
on.
one.
Yeah, no, definitely. That's my
Yeah,
plan.
I think it's kind of.
What is there to speak about? You can now go and do your own. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Or maybe this is what the Rare is trying to tell us. Hey, we're done with this game.
I think that's what it is.
It's on you now.
Yeah, I do.
Have fun.
I definitely do feel
Yeah.
it is. It's like, here you go. Here's all the tools, guys. Now we're going to move on to something else. You can keep this bad boy alive
We can
if you
keep our
like.
fingers crossed for that.
Yeah, that's type boys. Yeah, but yeah, no, I actually did think what some of the stuff was working there was cool. But yeah, I think they've just like opened up the thing to the fan base. But either way, though, like I say, we're going to keep moving because it's every showcase they show something, and it's been going for a while now. The odds Sea of Thieves, but this next one definitely looked really cool. Had a lot of atmosphere to it, and that was Metro 2039. If any, what we're going to do going moving forward, if any of the games that you're not interested in talking about as much, to keep it as a nice flow, that's fair enough. Don't worry, you don't have to speak on them, and you can always say I'll take a pass. Basically, if you want to talk about certain games which you really like the look of, definitely hop in to make sure I'm not keeping you here all night, guys. Brilliant stuff. So yeah, Fastback, did this grab you?
I mean, I like these games sometimes, but I haven't really been in the Metro franchise. I have the older ones because they were on sale. Uh, but no, I haven't
Yeah.
really gotten into the Metro series, so I can't really speak
Yeah,
on
no
that and the lore
worries.
and all this. Like watching this, I don't even understand what's all going on and why. So,
Sure, that's fair
but
enough. Yeah, I
maybe one
think
day I
they're
will.
a slow burn. I think the old Metro games, which is they are. I think they're really well made in that way. But yeah, that's
Yeah.
fair enough. If they're not, haven't grabbed you in the past, no problem. But yeah, maybe this could be the one anyway. But yeah, Luke, I think these are up your street, aren't they? The Metro games.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Big fan of Metro. Love Last Light. And this looks incredible. So I will be all into this one.
Nice.
When it eventually comes out.
Yeah. Did it have a date on this one, or did you see?
I don't think they gave a date. I think initially when they announced this, they said it was coming winter this year. Oh, sorry. Yeah, they said winter this year, but I think it might be. I think I've seen some places where it might be February next year now that they're looking to release it. So.
Okay.
They've not committed to a specific date though,
right?
Which is fine. They're also making this game under ridiculously difficult conditions, so just let them go ahead and do
absolutely
it in their own time.
Yeah. So
very much looking forward to.
Where are they based out of, the developer?
Ukraine.
Yeah. So it's ridiculous, isn't it? Yeah, they're actually able to produce something of this quality under the circumstances they're under. But yeah, so it looks amazing. I really like one of the aspects of this game, this franchise that I like is all the sort of analog kind of stuff that you turn, and the guns. It all feels like really tactile and everything, if you know what I mean. But yeah. I dig. But yeah, I'm glad to hear you like what you saw. Scott, is this something that is on your radar for up your street, or played the others, or? Oh, I think Scott's somewhere else.
I think he's in the Metro, I think.
He's in the Metro.
I'm in the Metro. Oh, you know what it is? What it is? I think my mic is coming through my laptop rather than my headset. It bloody well is.
There we
really?
go. You sound a little different.
Oh, there you go.
My apologies, gents.
Oh, wow. Yeah, you sounded quite good a second ago, actually. Not going to lie. Either way, it's fine, though. It's all good.
I was just saying, we can move on.
Okay. Just all that build up for that. Love it. Cool. No problem at all. Lou, did you want to speak on Metro? Did it grab you?
Metro. I love the Metro games. I think Metro is an incredible series. It's a book as well. And what I love about it is it takes the idea of it'd be like us living in the London Underground, and it's something that I found quite interesting.
Yeah.
Plus, this one looks like they've gone and basically done a hit at a cross between Russia and Germany.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So it's interesting. I never thought I'd see it, but yeah. And I'm sure I didn't realize that it was Ukrainians who made this game. I thought it was Russians. So that was a surprise. I didn't know that.
Cool. Yeah, no. It's
I've played all of them. So.
Nice, awesome. So yeah, this one
and the storyline is worth getting into.
Yeah, the stories are really gritty, aren't they?
It is really good, and the VR version of it is terrifying.
Oh, really? I didn't know they did in VR this one. Nice.
Yeah, so the last one they did come out last year, and it's a VR game.
Cool.
And it's so good, but they're actually bringing it out where it's not VR as well. So people that don't have a VR can still play it.
Very cool. Excellent stuff. Okie dokie. So, definitely gets a thumbs up from me on this one. That's a great showing. Another game. Oh, it's not coming to Game Pass, that one, actually.
This is the only one.
This one was.
Yeah, it's not Game Pass on that one. Yeah. That's a shame, but never mind. We can't have them all, guys, can we? Brilliant. Moving on to the next game then, guys. So that would be Bad Magpie. So it's one of the indie games in the show, which was... one of the few, unfortunately, on my behalf here. So say that on my part. I think I'd like to have seen a few more for sure. And unfortunately, the ones I did see weren't ones I would thought was top. I would have picked for a showcase like this. But I know, you know, it's just the way it goes, isn't it? But yeah, I don't know if any of you guys liked what you saw with Bad Magpie. It's a bit of a cutesy kind of game. I mean, I like the art style. It's kind of almost like that short hike kind of art style. I think that's the name of that game, which is quite nice looking art style. So a beautiful looking game. But yeah, I mean, to be honest, looking back on it now, it's nice, but again, it didn't blow me away. Anyone, maybe Luke, did just describe you, Luke, or?
Yeah, well, it reminded me of Untitled Goose Game.
Yeah,
like that's the vibes that
Oh,
come
yeah,
from it. It's not it's not House that's making it. It's a different developer, but
it's got that pastel sort of soft palette.
Yeah. So I actually thought that looked really fun and stuff, and definitely one I'll check out. Game Pass, obviously.
It's got that mischievous quality that game had as well.
Yeah, it'll be it'll be like a really nice palette cleanser type game.
Exactly.
Right?
Yeah. I mean, I'm I'm not saying it was. I thought it looked good, but I don't know. I guess I was just hoping.
Yeah, it's not like the world's most, like the biggest. Like it's not Silksong.
Yeah, exactly. That kind of indie, I suppose.
Yeah.
Or like a sequel to one, like Death's Door 2 or something. You know what I mean? That's
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But yeah, no, like certainly look great, and that is on my wish list. So, but yeah, no, cool. Fastback, did you look at this? I know you like to play your indies.
Yeah, I do. I like the way it looked. I definitely will check it out. Like that it's in Game Pass.
Yeah,
I am surprised we didn't get like at least an indie idea Xbox montage. But
definite. I said that. Yeah, I thought it would just be good just to do a minute of sizzle reel, just that.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, just I don't know. I guess
I don't know if because they did the day of the Dev.
Yeah, that's
maybe
always
they use that as other indie games that they could have
I
showed
suppose
here,
they are associated, aren't they? Because it is Tim Schafer and everything, I suppose. But yeah, I mean that's been there every year, the Day of the Dev still. So I mean, it's kind of like I don't know. It's one of those things. I think I don't know. I think it's just again, it's all about their reconfiguring their branding and that. But it just hopefully it means that indies are going to come back to the main show a bit more. But even though we've got a couple, but yeah. I don't know. I would definitely would have just at least like to have seen a sizzle reel of indie games. But yeah, Bad Magpie does look cool, I think. Anyone else want to talk about Bad Magpie at all? Scotty baby? Or?
No, happy to move on. I think it looks cool. I don't want to say that to dismiss it anyway. You guys have said everything. I think it looks. I think it looks cool. I'll be checking out. Like Luke said, it's got that Untitled Goose Game sort of vibe to it. So yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, sign me up. And anything you want to mention about that, Lou, at all?
I think it looks incredible and funny.
It does really look funny. Yeah, it's cute, isn't it?
There's not really much I can say other than I'm looking forward to giving it a go.
Definitely, yeah. No, I love all the different protagonists we get to play as in games these days. We must have done everything under the sun by now, like frogs. Birds, geese, they're working through everything. I love it. And a magpie now, so love it. Good title as well, Bad Magpie. Looking forward to it, guys. Get it on your wish list, support the developer. Did any of you guys see what the developer was by any chance? Is there anyone we know?
It was Milktooth.
Milktooth, yeah, I've not heard of them before. But
what was it?
Yeah. Milktooth.
Milktooth. No, I've not heard of that. No.
It was interesting because at the end of the trailer, it was unusual to see funded by the UK government on a game trailer. Yeah, so it must come from like some sort of art fund or something. That's which is cool. Which is really cool. But
that is cool. Actually,
yes, I'm assuming it's a debut game.
Yeah, you see that sort of thing when you go to EGS. There's a thing called Transfuser, and there's these stands you see sometimes where you do funding for indie games and stuff, so it might be something like that.
Yeah, like Poland, they do that too.
Yeah, there you go. Milktooth only on Game Pass. But yeah, nice, looking good. Okay, so next game was Wolong 2, and that's set for 2027 release as well. Again, there was a game that was shown in the Summer Game Fest which looked quite similar to this. I thought it was it for a minute, but I don't know if you guys will know what I mean. But yeah, I thought this looked really cool. Anyone played Wolong 1?
Played a bit of it. It was okay. This one looks a bit better.
Okay.
Yeah. That's all I've really got to say about it.
Yeah, that's all I got to say about that. Yeah. Love it. Cool. But yeah, so I don't think you'll be diving back in there maybe, or even though, I mean, to be honest, I think it's rather nice, but yeah, is the gameplay not up to snuff, or is it? What was of the first one? Yeah,
it just didn't grab me.
Okay, fair enough.
I really like Team Ninja stuff, but it just didn't grab me, that one.
Does it feel like a Team Ninja game? Does it feel like their kind of combat?
Yeah. It feels like that sort of combat. But this one might. I don't know. I'll have to wait and see.
Cool. Yeah, no worries. Sounds good. Fastback, interested in Wolong 2?
I mean, it looks good, but I haven't really been interested in these type of games for a long time. So
it's fair enough. Yeah, no worries.
My cup of tea, but
that's fair enough.
On Xbox,
Game
Pass, so.
Definitely. Yeah, on Game Pass as well for that one. That's cool. Do really like the art style. But again, it's one of those things when we get spoiled for games, then we have to get a little bit more picky. Otherwise, we'd have to invent like an extra day in the week kind of thing. But yeah, no, that's all good. Lou, any taste on this one? Do you like this?
Souls likes ain't really my thing, dude.
No, that's all good, brother. No problem at all. And Scotty Baby, up your street?
Not for me, mate. Not for me.
That's all good. No problem at all. Next game on the list, guys, was a game called Join Us. This is quite a funny looking game as well. It's about being in a cult. So it's like a cult simulator, basically. So quite a cool name, I think. Join Us. It reminds me of the GIF, if you know what I mean. But yeah, like interesting looking game, kind of crazy concept of forming a cult and managing that, and kind of some antics going on. Did this one grab you, Fastback? Have you ever been interested in joining a cult or forming one?
No, but
I suppose cult of the Lamb, I guess. Cult of the Lamb, you know.
It's gonna have its strange humor to it. So,
yes, true.
And being the Game Pass, maybe.
Yeah.
Might just check it out. Never know. So
for some laughs, yeah.
I remember seeing this somewhere else.
Oh, really?
Or I read it somewhere. So before they showed this, I've heard about this game, but I just can't recall where. But yeah.
Sure. Yeah, interesting stuff. Yeah, it's definitely.
Kind of reminds me of the Far Cry 5.
I was just gonna say that actually.
Was it 5? Yeah, like that was kind of the cult, in America, Wyoming, or whatever.
It's funny because the look of
it,
definitely
crazier. Yeah,
the setting and everything.
They're eating the mushrooms and whatever flowers. They're
flower power baby. Exactly. Yeah, it's very kooky, but looks like it could be a bit of a laugh as well. I wonder how the actual cults. I wonder if they've learnt about this game. Not that I want to know, really. But quite a controversial one. But yeah, Luke, bro, are you interested in being in a cult or forming one or playing this game?
I am not really interested in any of the others, but it just looked quite different and fun. So maybe I'll give it a bash.
Cool. Yeah, no, it sounds cool. Yeah, good stuff. Scott, is this up your street, sir?
Nah, not for me. This one, unfortunately. No. I think we're getting to the dip in the show. I think the second half of the show, in my opinion, was much weaker, and I think we'll get to Doom.
Oh, yeah.
But this is the moment it started tailing off.
Oh, really? So I thought the next game was. I thought the next game was very good. But yeah, I would say this could have been definitely replaced by a game like Replaced, funnily enough. Sorry. It could have been replaced by a game like that. Anyway, a better indie game that could be on the showcase. I feel like this is a good game to show off in a different type of showcase, like a Future Game Show or something like that. But anyway, Venomous or Lou, whatever you would like to be called at this very moment, would you like to move on, or did you want to mention anything about this game?
I'm kind of looking forward to making a call.
Oh yeah, nice. You were hoping I was going to ask you that question. So yeah,
I literally said to Paul, I'm killing everyone.
Yeah, this is a good game to stream, I bet. This is probably up your street because you're a streamer, aren't you? So this kind of game probably...
Someone will say to me, what kind of cult do you have? And I went, well, Charles Manson looks like a kindergarten teacher.
Yeah, love it. Yeah, so yeah, no, guess I definitely see its appeal, that game, actually, But
it kind of gives me that... Goat Simulator style.
Yes, that's what I was thinking. Yeah, it's kind of that mad vibe and that sort of thing. Yeah, totally got you. Would agree with that entirely. Cool. Let's keep it moving though, because we want to keep the flow going. And we've got next. Definitely want to cover this one if that's okay, guys. And that is, I'm sure you probably would as well, because it looked pretty cool. And that is quite unexpected. Maybe one of the more unexpected, even though it's a game from the world that we know, but that is Senua. So I don't know what you thought about this game when you saw it, but yeah, I kind of thought it had a very different look to the second Hellblade. It kind of almost went back to the first Hellblade look a bit more in a way, but better, if you know what I mean. But yeah, I thought it looked really cool, and I like the concept of it, and it's always really well done, isn't it? They do amazing things with the the mental health aspect of it, and the psychosis aspect of it, and it's always well done. But yeah, I thought this looked really good, and a bit of a different look, like I say, to the second Hellblade. But yeah, let's go to Fastback. How did you feel about this reveal show, my friend?
I was surprised that they were going to show something. I mean, there was talk of either they're going to do a Hellblade 3, or I did hear something about like another in the same universe, but all different. Like I thought it was going to be more like an open world type RPG or something.
Yeah.
I wasn't sure, but I was surprised when I saw this, and it's interesting, like where they're going with this.
Yeah,
like you said, it does look different. Kind of reminds me of Tomb Raider type, in a way, where she's all over the place, traversing.
Yeah,
she's on her own on this one. So
yeah, it's interesting.
Yeah.
But yeah, you're quite keen to check this one out.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, delve in. Nice. Luke, bro, I'm interested to know, what did you think about this? Do you see what I mean by it seems more like the first game kind of in the perspective aspect? Does that make sense?
Yeah, there were rumors that this one was going to be more action-led than the second one, which was a very directed experience.
Yeah, very cinematic kind of, yeah.
Yeah, and certainly this one does look more expansive. I think I've read that, the map is like 2 times bigger in this one, so it's
awesome.
The whole of Ninja Theory is working on it, as opposed to usually when they've got kind of multiple things that they're doing. It's like a full, which is probably why they've been able to get it where it is so quickly relative to Hellblade 2. So yeah, I mean, I am looking forward to this, and I think it looks really nice. I do kind of want Ninja Theory to move on from it now, though.
Yeah, fair enough.
I think the problem with, not the problem, but Hellblade as a franchise and as a story conceit, it works because it's like the first game is very powerful in the message that it sends, and the more of it you do, the more it dilutes that, I think, and the more it moves away from really what the original intent of the franchise was.
Right.
So I'm not like I really like the first one. I loved. I really enjoyed the second one, and this one looks great. But hopefully that is it.
I know what you mean. I agree. Yeah.
Something else.
It would be interesting to see what they could do as well with their talent.
Yeah, they're very talented, and I don't like. I would be okay with it if. I'd be more okay if these were massive, successful, financially successful games, but they aren't even that. So I'm not really sure why. Again, I'm not complaining as such, because this does look great, but it's odd that they've spent so much time on this franchise.
I think it's almost like
do super interesting stuff.
Definitely, I totally agree, and I can't wait to see what they do. Actually, I think they will still have that aspect of the immersion element they bring, kind of thing, let's say. So yeah, I'll be interested to see what they do with that. But I think what they've got is I think they've really honed in on almost a niche genre of their own in a way, if with the whole psychosis thing and everything, with the immersion of that, and that's what I think they've kind of found that thing. So they're trying to find it hard to move away from that. But like you say, I do get what you mean when you say you keep repeating that, then you lose the richness of the original impact of that. But yeah, I do think this does look really good, and I think it would be a good one to finalize on and then move on from. But yeah, good shout, buddy. And like Fastback was saying, there is some like quite cool climbing elements and stuff, maybe like the Tomb Raider aspect you were talking about there. But yeah, like the way it's kind of zoomed in as well, again, reminds me of the first one a bit more. But I think it looks cool. Anyways, Scott, bro, how do you feel about this one?
Yeah, I'm really looking forward. This was probably the biggest surprise.
Yeah.
Of the show, and interestingly, I think it was only like one of maybe was the only this and Spyro that were like new first party announcements. Like I think everything else we knew of, so a bit of a surprise. I'm kind of with Luke on this. I kind of feel like this would be better if it was a different character, maybe within the same universe or something. Okay. Maybe if you want to keep it, because they called the second one, what was it? It was
sacrifice. Sacrifice.
Yeah, like was it like a yeah?
So
Senua's Hellblade 2, I think it was.
Wasn't it Senua's Saga the first one? Senua's Sacrifice the second one. I thought that's what it was.
Well, no, the first one was called Hellblade: Senua's Sacrifice,
and then Saga wasn't.
And then but I think they inverted the phrases, so they called it Senua's Saga Hellblade 2.
Oh right,
something along those lines.
Senua's Saga, Hellblade 2. Yeah, they inverted it. Yeah.
Yeah. So I wonder if they could have maybe got away with something like maybe a different character in the universe and call it like a Hellblade story. I don't know, something like that. Because I'm kind of with Luke when he says like, particularly, you take the first games and those elements of psychosis, and that's what it goes through, and then turn it into an action game. I don't know. I think that does take away from. I'm sure those themes are still going to be in this game, absolutely, and I'm sure they'll still do them very well. But yeah, I think for me, I'm cautiously optimistic because the combat was the weakest element of the first game.
Yeah.
So now having a Hellblade game that focuses on that, now I'm sure it'll be better. And you can see, obviously, it's more varied. There's different weapon types and things like that.
Yeah.
I was really
surprised
this game
exists.
Be big.
Sorry, I cut you off there. I think that's why this game exists, probably because they know that they wanted to get that combat right before they move on. I'm guessing that might be one thing that's unfinished in their repertoire they want to finish off, maybe. But sorry, carry on.
I was just going to say, what I find interesting, just based on what Luke said, saying it seems to be quite big. I was going to assume it was going to be a kind of really, really small game because there was 7 years between Hellblade 1 and Hellblade 2. And now they've gone from Hellblade 2 to this in 3 years. I think it was 2024 that Hellblade 2 came out. So, but if the whole studio's working on it now, then obviously that makes sense. They've obviously pump some resource into it to get it out. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. I'm sure it'll be great. But yeah, I agree with Luke. Hopefully this is kind of the end of this kind of, I guess, our trilogy, and they can move on to something else.
Yeah, definitely be interested to see what they come up with. Nice. Venomous, my friend. What did you think of this one? Is this tickle your fancy?
So I have played the games, but I can't play them wearing headphones.
Oh, that's the best way to play them.
I can't play them. I have psychosis.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so that would be a double whammy then.
I already hear voices in my head, so as soon as I played this and I have the whispering in both ears, it throws me into an episode.
Okay, so that's no good. Yeah, I can see why that's
either one ear or I have to play it through the TV.
Fair enough. Right, that's a definite reason to
this
approach it differently.
Is very dangerous when it comes to actually trying to. I tested it. It threw me bad.
Yeah, understandable. How did you? So you think this one's probably leave it? You're not going to be checking this one out.
The voices in this, it's constantly putting her down, and when you have psychosis, totally. It does that. It kind of bounces off each other.
Yeah, it is heavy. Yeah, it's heavy. The voices, aren't they? They're constant doubting. They're your.
So you guys actually know that's how it feels when someone with actual psychosis plays it. That's what it feels like.
Yeah. So they do it pretty well then.
Yeah. Yeah, it really, really well, actually.
Yeah, it's scarily good. Yeah. But yeah, no, that's obviously a tough reason to encounter with it. So yeah, probably I can understand why you wouldn't play that in headphones. That case, but no worries. And shout out to Mr. Domez who's joined us in the chat. Thank you very much for being here, my friend. Good to see you back in. And we have got another comment from Paul saying Senua looks great. Was excited to see they are keeping it going. Nice. So moving on to the next game, guys, to keep this bad boy rolling. And that next game was a game we can probably skip.
It's Fallout, so yeah, let's skip it.
Yeah, let's move on straight away from that one, I think, if that's okay with everyone else.
Yeah, I played it when it first came out, but then when I tried to jump back into it, it was a lot there. Like, they've already added so much, it got a little overwhelming. So I don't know if I'll jump back into it, but maybe some friends want to do it. But
yeah, no worries at all. It's one of those ones. I think a lot of people were hoping for a different Fallout game, weren't they? So, but anyways, next game was definitely a game that a lot of us, I'm pretty sure, were happy to see a little update from. If I've got the right game on the screen, hang on, have I got the right one? Where are we? Fallout, yeah, Doom was next, wasn't it? I've got Doom on here, haven't I? Yeah, cool. So next game was some Doom DLC. Fastback, is that something you were pleased to see? Did you play the Doom, the Dark Ages? Did you check it out on Game Pass?
No, I haven't really got into the Doom franchise, and I like what I see. I just, for some reason, I just haven't jumped on it.
No worries. So, that's all good, bro.
But it looked great. So yeah,
it looks pretty spectacular.
I do need to jump in it at some point.
Yeah, I was liking what I saw from this update. I mean, to be honest with you, I'm a massive Doom fan, but then Dark Ages sort of put me off because I felt like it was a bit automated in a lot of ways. There was a lot of prompts to do at certain moments, and it was taking away my freedom a little bit. But I'm going to go back to it because
I did love the music, though.
The music is always epic. Doom 2016 and Eternal were absolutely outstanding for me. But yeah, so I think I will get into the Dark Ages once I go back to it and give it a bit more time, and I'll probably just adapt to its way of doing it. It's changed it up again, like it did from Doom 2016 to Eternal. It changed the way you play a little bit, and it always takes a little bit of refreshing. But anyway, I know Luke loves the Doom franchise. Did you like this reveal, my friend?
Yeah, I did. So I did really enjoy Dark Ages. For me, it wasn't as good as Eternal, but I still very much enjoyed it.
Cool.
Funnily enough, this one, from mechanically, it looks like with the kind of whip and stuff like that, they're making it more like Eternal.
That's what I was thinking.
More jumpy, more kind of like, a lot more sort of verticality to everything.
Yeah.
So, and I really like the spear, and I've been following it because Hugo Martin's been talking about it for a while. This before it was revealed,
right?
He was basically saying that like they consider it almost like it's big enough to be like a semi sequel. Like it's a very big expansion. It's got Metroidvania elements in it as well. And yeah, they're doing some cool stuff. There's even like flashback Doom 2 levels in it, or flash forward Doom 2 levels or something in there.
I thought I saw something like that. Yeah, towards the end of the trailer, was it?
Yeah. There's some really cool stuff in it, and so I'm very much looking forward to going back to that. And it comes out next month, early next month.
Summer, apparently. It's just, or is it going to give? Does it get actual reveal in the end? Brilliant.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah. Very nice. July 7th. That is sweet, isn't it? Yeah, I think this looks absolutely amazing. And it's like, it's whether I play the actual main game again or we can just jump straight into this now. That'll feel a bit weird, but just almost I think I prefer this to the look of the main game. But yeah, looking very nice indeed. Scott, I think you enjoyed a bit of Doom as well, haven't you, brother?
Yeah, I actually prefer Dark Ages over Eternal. I thought Doom Eternal's the weaker of the three games. I would put Dark Ages, then 2016. Really? 2016 was it? Yeah, and then probably Eternal. But I thought
definitely preferred Eternal. Yeah, but I might change my mind when I finally finish it off. But yeah, sorry, carry on. Yeah, you thought this one looked really good. Sorry, I cut you off there.
Yeah, just echo really what Luke said. I think it looks incredible.
Yeah, fantastic, mate. That's awesome. So you're going to dive into some of this DLC action.
Yes. The next few months are going to be pretty bloody busy.
Going to be busy, are they? Clear your schedules, everybody.
The good thing is, though, I'm seemingly one of the only people in the world that doesn't care about GTA 6. So I'm going to have a lot of free time in November. So
yeah. That's good. Yeah, you could get some other games done then. But even I am quite intrigued by a GTA
though. You call yourself an indie gamer.
I know. Well, I always play GTA. I just like the open world nature of going everywhere. But yeah, who knows? Depends what else is out at the time. I need to still catch up on other games as well. So it's crazy, isn't it? But yeah, glad to hear you looking forward to this. And Lou, have you checked out Doom Dark Ages? Did you like what you saw with the Revelations DLC?
Yeah, this looks incredible, and I'm looking forward to checking it out when it releases. I do need to replay the actual game because it's been a while.
Awesome. Yeah, no, it looks fantastic. I've just seen a name in the chat I haven't seen for a while. Jago, baby. How is it going, my friend? Thank you very much for dropping by, mate. It's awesome to see you. Hope you've been well. Yeah, Jago in the house. Nice. Says he bought the Doom Dark Ages Collector's Edition. Loved the game. Got 1,000 out of 1,000 Chivos. Nice. Looking forward to the DLC. Nice, brother. I'm glad to hear that. Did you get the...
Probably going to buy the Gears one too, and that's like expensive.
Oh, what have they showed that already? Or
the new one? Yeah, they've already...
Nice.
Someone already showed, yeah.
Oh, nice. Did you get the Collector's Edition, Luke, on that one? Because I know you get a lot of them, but...
Which one's this?
Dark Ages...
No.
I got
the controller.
Oh, you got the controller? Yeah, I know the one.
I've already got a fucking free foot.
Yeah, that's right. I remember.
So
you got like.
I think that's all I need.
That's all you need. That kept you going. Yeah, that's a beast. That one, isn't it? That's awesome. Yeah. If you want to check out some cool statues, look on Luke's X. Give him a follow, and you'll see some cool stuff. But yeah, that's nice. Yeah, that 3-foot one, that must have cost you a good old whack. But yeah, it's good quality stuff though, isn't it? But yeah, nice. Yeah, thanks for coming by though, Jago. Great to see you, bro. And yes, should we keep this moving as we got for a lot to get through still. So next up we had actually probably quite a cool announcement for me, to be honest. I already knew about it. I think everyone knew about it anyway. But it was Crazy Taxi 2 trailer. One for the retro fans, one for the Dreamcast lovers like myself.
One for the Offspring fans.
And the Offspring fans, definitely. Glad I got the sound down right now on it. But yeah, definitely a good shout. Scott, did you like what you saw with this one?
Yeah, this was one of my favorite announcements of the show, to be honest, because I was just a huge fan of Crazy Taxi on the Dreamcast. I loved the arcade game. I remember playing in the arcade at times as well. And I just thought, it's good to get this franchise back. It'll be interesting to see how they kind of mix it up, because obviously, at the end she says get your plane ticket or whatever. It's called World Tour.
Oh yeah.
I think this is the city from the original game, if I'm not mistaken. So I'm assuming you'll start there and then you'll go to, you'll travel the world and Crazy Taxi elsewhere. So yeah, really, really excited for this. And I thought the trailer was awesome. The fact that they got Offspring, if they'd done this without Offspring, it would have been my biggest disappointment in history game shows, to be honest.
That's true.
The fact that they got the Offspring in there, really, really cool trailer, and I'm really looking forward to this. I'd say one of my favorites of the day.
Awesome, bro. Yeah, it sort of goes hand in hand, doesn't it, with Crazy Taxi, Offspring, that is. But yeah, awesome stuff. It looks really good, actually, I think, and I do like that world tour aspect of it as well. That would be interesting to see, like you say. Fastback, does this one grab you? I know you're a bit of a retro gamer as well. How'd you feel about this?
I love it. Taxi, you just pick it up and run around. I just like the fun craziness about it.
Yeah.
And it's still got the 90s vibe to it.
Definite.
But then they bring out a smartphone. So I can't wait. Definitely look forward to playing it.
Awesome, fantastic stuff. Luke, bro, you gonna be picking this one up?
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, look great. I thought, and. The idea of going to different locations is cool, because you could just do some cool aesthetic stuff with that. I think so. Yeah.
That would be cool to see, actually, like London, and then all that sort of stuff would be quite interesting. Like, different taxis maybe and stuff. Would be cool. Love it. Yeah, hopefully that will be a cool element of the game. And Lou, how do you feel about this one, mate? Not for you.
I know. It's obviously, I'm a lot younger.
Yeah, that's the thing. You didn't ever play the original then. No, that's all right. If we can move forward on this one, if it's not something you played and got that nostalgia kick.
I'll try it. I will check it out. But I never played the original. So.
Yeah, so basically, how the game works is you are given like jobs as a taxi driver. You have to drive to a certain place and drop the person off within that time and that sort of thing. And then you do taxi runs like that. If you were wondering, it's not just like a racing game. But yeah, that's about the very shortest description of the game. But it's essentially what the game is all about. It's a lot of fun. So yeah, give it a whirl, my friend. And yeah, there you go. Can't go wrong. Next thing they showed. Yeah, say again, sorry.
No, I'm sorry. I'm just wondering if it was in Game Pass.
It is a Game Pass. Oh no, hang on. It isn't actually on Game Pass, is it? It's.
I thought it was.
It says on this
screen.
No, I thought it was, but yeah, it's Sega, and it's not in Game Pass.
It's Play Anywhere, but it's not Game Pass.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, cool. But yeah, next they showed off a limited edition, 25 years anniversary edition of the console. Don't need to say too much about it, but I thought it looked really cool. If I will probably buy the controller, and that's that. And I think that would be nice. But anyone else want to mention anything about this? Are you going to be picking this up? Are you going to be picking the console up? Are you going to pick up the controller? Do you like what you saw with this one?
I get the controller.
I do plan on picking up the console. And I know it's going to be pricey.
Yep.
Like they are right now. But I kind of want to help my brother-in-law. So I want to give him my old Series X, and then I'll pick this one up.
Nice. So, that sounds good, bro. Well,
that's very nice. Black and green is my favorite color combo, and I love this.
It actually is really stylish. I think it's a really nice design. Yeah. I mean, I've got a Series X, but I actually don't ever play it, so it's kind of pointless to me to buy the console. But
the controller
is on the PC.
Selling it separate, so.
The price of those things as well these days, mate. Like you know, it's not like back in the day where you can maybe, because I had maybe 2 or 3 of the original Xboxes, including this one. No chance you can afford that these days.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah,
I was kind of hoping they had one that was all digital, but I'm not sure.
Oh right, okay, yeah, that's true. They're doing Series S and the X, aren't they? Is that right?
Just X. Oh, just X, I think. Yeah, cool. Yeah. I don't think they could really do the X in all digital and in the transparent, because you just have a big fucking gap where the disk drive would be. So it's exactly the same shell. So
that's true, yeah.
It might look a bit odd, but yeah.
Cool. But yeah, I'm definitely going to grab one of those. I think what's this one I've got in front of me right now? This is the 20th black and green controller. It's slightly translucent. Have you got one of those guys, the Xbox One?
I've got the blue one.
It's black and it's got green under. Is that 20th? It might be the 20th anniversary or something. It's an anniversary one anyway.
I thought there was another one, a black one.
Yeah, that's the one I got. Yeah, right here in my hand.
Yeah, it's the 20th anniversary.
20th, is it? Yeah, cool. But
that's right. Yeah.
Definitely gonna get that 25th one as well, I think, so I really like the look of that. But yeah, nice guys. We're gonna probably, I reckon everyone's unanimous to skip the next game, I'm gonna guess. It's a strategy game. Was it Age of Empires or?
Yeah, let's skip it.
Yep, cool. That's good.
Just an expansion, so we can move on.
Anyone
I like the franchise.
Yeah, you cool, nice. Are you happy skipping, or do you mention anything on it, or you're alright, Skip?
No, I'm fine. Yeah, I'll probably play it when it comes.
Lovely. I don't know. For me, I'm not really a Minecraft Dungeons kind of guy. Is anyone here into Minecraft Dungeons too? Did you like that reveal, anybody, or anyone?
Yeah, I enjoyed the last one, so I look forward to this one with my daughter.
Nice, fantastic. Yeah, is it co-op, isn't it, on this?
Mm-hmm.
How did you feel about what it looked like? Is it more of the same, or did it tickle your fancy, Fastback?
No, I think this one kind of expands on the last one.
Yeah.
So I think there's a little bit more to it than what the original one had. So I look forward to it.
Very nice. And Scott, you were going to say something there?
Yeah, I was just saying, I enjoyed the first one. Kind of like a Minecraft Diablo light type game. Quite short. It's not like one like Diablo where you're playing it for months and months and months. So I might check this out, but I've had my fix from the first one, I think.
Yeah, it never really drew me in, if I'm honest with you, but happy to move forward, guys, from here. Or did anyone else want to talk about Minecraft Dungeons?
Nope.
Cool.
Move on.
Lovely. Next game, I actually really liked, if that's okay. Just get talking if you don't want to talk about it anyway. I'm only joking. Hopefully you agree. I thought the next reveal was a really cool one, and that was what was it called? Putting it down. Magicians, the Devil's Deal. Yeah, it looked pretty cool. The trailer was quite kept you in suspense for quite a lot of it. I'm just going to move it forward a little bit, like Puppet Theatre
I was
thing.
certain this was Compulsion when it was first revealed.
Oh yeah,
I thought it was going to be Compulsion Games.
It does have that vibe actually. Yeah. Well, like We Happy Few guys, isn't it?
Yeah.
Definitely looks like their sort of thing. But then it wasn't, was it? Did you see who it was in the end?
Well, I didn't actually see.
It's Focus it published, wasn't it?
Focus, and I can't remember who the dev were.
Who the hell's it? Who's that dev? Uppercut Games.
I've heard of them.
I'm familiar with them.
I'm sure they've made something I've played. Let me find out. But yeah, I thought this looked really cool. Really interesting looking game. Kind of almost like, you know, the left hand on the BioShock aspect, if you know what I mean, with the magic side of things, which is pretty cool. But I thought the art style was really nice. I don't know whether this is running actually in-game in engine sort of thing. Does it? Do you think it is? That bit we just saw the gameplay there?
I don't know. It's a bit hard to tell.
It's quite hard to tell that bit,
some of it may have been gameplay.
Yeah. I was thinking
it does say in-game footage and cinematics at the beginning, so
it's probably
a blend of the two. Yeah, but I think it looks fantastic. Really nice art style, vibrant and interesting looking game, I think. And yeah, definitely one of I like to see I'd like to see more of like surprise reveals like this on the show. Really, from a personal perspective. But how did you guys feel about that? Did you like what you saw with this one, Scott?
Yeah, I did. It was actually probably one of the more interesting games because it was quite unique. I think like you were saying, I hadn't really heard of the developer. I was almost certain it was Compulsion at the beginning. It'll be interesting to see how it actually plays. Obviously it's first person. It'll be interesting to see kind of how the combat and the action works out. It almost give me like Avowed vibes in terms of the combat. I don't know if you got the same thing. I'll be interested to see how that goes. But yeah, really, really interesting.
Nice. How about yourself, Fastback? Did you like what you saw with this one?
Yeah, it was a surprise. At first when it came on, I was like, wait a minute, is this Clockwork? I don't remember this being and then as it went on, of course, it was like, okay. I don't know who this is. So I was surprised when this was revealed. I didn't think it was Compulsion, but I just didn't know. So I'm glad it's coming to Game Pass, so I will definitely check it out.
Absolutely, yeah, nice, bro.
I like the combat, like y'all said about it had that kind of combo there. So
yeah, if anything, my personal take from what I saw, not that I know in full at the moment, but I think it looks better than Avowed. Don't shoot me. But there we go. But yeah, no, I know what you mean with the style of it, with the magic aspect. Yeah, I think it looks cool. Yeah. But yeah, Luke, did you like what you saw with this one, matey?
Yeah, looked very cool. Very cool.
Excellent.
That's it.
That's all you got to say. That's all I got to say on that. Good stuff. No worries at all. And Lou, bro, any thoughts on this one?
Magic. That's all I got to say.
It's magic,
magic and horror.
Cool. Yeah, good combo. Good stuff. Okie dokie. So on from there, we've got a game from One More Level, which I think is the people who made Ghost Runner, if I'm not mistaken. What was the game? I'm trying to remember what it looked like now.
Valor Mortis.
Valor Mortis. Cool. Do you know much about this one, Luke?
Yeah, it's cool. There's a demo out.
Oh, really?
I think at least on Steam, so people can go and play it.
Nice. That sounds pretty cool. What sort of game is it again? I can't remember now. I'm just trying to refresh.
It's like it's almost like FPS-y, somewhat Souls-y type game, set in France. So yeah, it's not like Ghost Runner. It's not like super fast or anything. It's more methodical. It's got some traversal stuff, a bit like Ghost Runner.
Right. Okay.
But it's more combat led, I would say. So yeah, but people can go and play it. But it's cool.
Excellent.
You lost me at Souls.
Yeah, it's not full Souls, so don't worry. It's not like, but it's
Love it. Cool. Anyone else want to talk about this one?
I thought it was at first I thought it was the one game about Pinocchio.
Oh right.
That's what I
Okay.
thought first.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then so I was surprised on this one too. Didn't see this one coming, but it looks interesting. In Game Pass, so we'll see.
Absolutely.
If it's not full Souls, I'll give it a go.
Yeah, it's not.
Yeah, true. I'm not big on the soul stuff. I don't want to trouble myself.
You don't want to punch
torture
yourself in the
myself.
face. Over and
The
over
game
again.
that ruined Souls for
Yeah.
me is Black Myth Wukong. That game pissed me off.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's probably like Luke says, just elements of Souls probably in there, but yeah, so not full on Souls like, but
Yeah.
not so could well be still appealing to people outside of the genre, but yeah, it looks sort of certainly interesting and yeah, worth keeping on your radar for sure. What did we have after that, guys? We had
I think you can basically skip the next three things because you've got ESO update, and then you've got Flight Sim update.
I didn't even write that down.
Then you've got Where Winds Meet, and yeah, I don't think there's any need to talk about any of those.
I think the next one I wrote down was Castlevania, basically.
Yes. Yeah. So let's go straight to that.
Yeah. So we
I haven't really played the last three. So.
Where is it? So what was? Have I gone past it?
Nah.
Oh, there it is. Yeah. I think that's the right place. Now, yeah, so Castlevania. Who's the biggest Castlevania fan here? Luke, I'm guessing, potentially?
Probably me, yeah. I'm a huge Castlevania fan.
Yeah.
So very much looking forward to this. Probably one of my most anticipated games of the year, actually. Yeah, and finally got a full release date on it, and it's by Evil Empire / Motion Twin, so...
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, so that's
the Messenger. Is that the Messenger?
Dead Cells.
No, Dead Cells. Yeah.
So, yeah, like it's a proper Castlevania game, but it just looks awesome. I can't wait for it.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, it does look really great, actually. And yeah, where was this shown off? There was a showcase that was shown off. Or was it shown on its own? I can't remember. Where was it?
I think it was at one of Sony's shows, actually.
Ah, yeah, that could be right, actually. Yeah.
Time.
Yeah, nice. Yeah, it's certainly looking nice and yeah, really nicely polished. And if it's got like the Dead Cells developer involved, the combat's sure to feel really nice and slick. And it certainly looks like it does from the trailer. Nice. Fastback, you say you're not really a Castlevania guy, did you say? Or...
No, I used to be more so the older ones, but I've been more into the animation series that have been on Netflix.
Oh, cool.
There's the whole Belmont lore and stuff like that.
Nice.
But it does look interesting, so I may check it out.
Yeah, I like the way they did the release date. Cheeky little October, and then they sneaked in the little 15th. That's cool. Yeah. So yeah, October 15th, Luke, you've not got too long to wait.
Yep.
Is that sooner or about when you were expecting?
I think that's about what I was expecting.
Yeah, so. Nice. Good time to release, I'd say, at the moment with all these other releases. Scott, anything on this one?
Just really looking forward to it. I've not been like a massive Castlevania guy in the past, but this was revealed in a state of play earlier this year, I think.
Yeah.
And it looks really, really good. Obviously a lot of pedigree behind it, so
absolutely.
Yeah, really looking forward to it.
Yeah, it's shaping up very nicely indeed. And Lou, bro, did anything you want to mention about this one? Are you liking it?
It's very. After I played the Prince of Persia: Lost Crown.
Oh yeah.
I don't know if I'm in the mood to play another game that big for a while.
Yeah, fair enough.
But maybe in the future, yeah.
Yeah, no worries. Yeah, you can, those games can be quite in depth sometimes. So yeah, a good way to play some other kinds of games and come back to it, palate cleanse yourself, and then come back for some more in depth progression and discovering. That's a good shout. But yeah, always worth diving into the Castlevanias. But moving on to the next game, and that was Vivarium. Is that right?
Yes.
Yeah, cool. Fantastic. So I got a bit sloppy with my writing down of the names at this point. But yeah, so this one's got like a bit of a Studio Ghibli kind of vibe-ish kind of thing to it. Really nice art style. It reminds me of, I can't remember what the name of the game was there was another game that came to Game Pass which had a similar sort of like lovely art style to it. But yeah, this one, did this one grab anyone's fancy at all? So maybe start with Scott on this one, or no, was someone else about to speak then?
I think it was described as a life sim. So as much as I think the art style's incredible, it's really not my type of game. I'm afraid.
It's fair enough. Yeah, it's a certain audience, isn't it? That
it's just not for me. But I think it's really cool that I got this slot. Like I do really like it that games like this get slots in the Xbox Showcase in the same way that any other game does. I do think that's pretty cool. Definitely. Even though there were very few indie games here.
Yeah.
I do think it's cool that they do get, very similar slot. So.
Totally agree. And I think that is a good sign of the future as well, that they're not... I feel that they've dialed it back this time just because they had to, and I feel like the few that are in there have almost shown that they are still going to make sure that they are paying attention to that in the future still. But yeah, it's a shame that the art style is so spectacular. It's a bit of a shame when the game isn't your type of game, but that's totally fine. It's just the way it goes sometimes, isn't it? But anyone into life sims here, guys? Fastback maybe? It's like a quite relaxed kind of gamer.
I might check it out to see if I think my daughter might.
Yeah.
My 13 might be into it. Because her gaming has expanded, so I think this might be something up her alley.
Yeah.
And so I might watch her play this.
Yeah, it's a good one to just kick back and relax with.
Experience it through her. Yeah.
That's it. Yeah. I love that. Mm-hmm. Anyone else want to add anything about this one? Cool. No. Should we move forward? And then we got next one. I'm pretty sure a lot of people would like to talk about. That is Spyro, which was quite a nice surprise.
Whoa.
Oh, there was one before that.
Did I?
It was very brief.
Yeah, it was very brief.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
I
told you I was. Oh, sorry.
It was Persona.
Never heard Scott so cross in my life.
Like, unless anyone has anything more substantive to say, I think the only interesting thing about this announcement was that it's coming to Game Pass.
Oh yeah,
it's green. Yeah. It's green, Luke.
It's green and it's coming to Game Pass.
Yeah, okay. We can move on now.
Let's go. I'm so sorry.
No. Let's move on because there's literally nothing else to say about
Luke
it.
Luke actually paid. Yeah, so, that is true. Luke's texting me to say hurry up and move on because he's
great. It's great that it's coming to Game Pass. Basically,
that's true.
And that's a big get for Game Pass, so that's awesome.
Yeah. I mean, didn't look anything like a Persona. I could be wrong because I don't know too much. But
there was nothing to show.
Exactly. Can't really.
Literally just a logo trailer, so
it's exactly that.
You didn't miss anything really. So
yeah, I'm looking. Yeah, it's on the screen right now. It's literally a statue and then some quite nice atmosphere, but the atmosphere doesn't seem anything like what I relate to Persona, but there we go. But yeah, it was revealed, and that's cool for people who aren't liking Persona. No, sorry, I didn't write that down because I think I must have just blinked and missed it maybe.
I was just playing with you, man.
It's all good, no worries. Brilliant. Okay, so the next game, I hope I've got this right now. Is it Spyro this time?
It's Spyro.
Yeah, thank you very much. Just in case, I just want to tentatively do that time. Yeah, Spyro. So this is a cool announcement. It might have been teased. I think maybe some people might have knew about it already. I don't know. I might be out of the loop on that.
Well, I knew they were working on one, but I didn't know it was going to be announced.
Cool. Well, yeah, I know you were quite keen to see it. What did you think, Lou, on the Spyro reveal?
Spyro was like the game I played when I was like 6. So I was playing Spyro. It was pretty much my first PlayStation or game I ever played. So when I was like reignited on that, I watched every YouTube video based on Spyro and all the announcements and all the changes because I was so excited for it. And the fact that we're finally in 27 years, they're saying 27 years since the last. So it's like, oh my God, we've got 27 years. We finally have a new Spyro game. Because I'm sorry, Skylanders, no, that isn't Spyro. I don't care if he's in it. It ain't Spyro.
So he's aged a bit.
Yeah, I've been looking forward to it for a very long time. So
nice.
We finally got Spyro 4. That's what people have been waiting for.
It's cool. It's cool to see, definitely. And yeah, looking rather nice and beautiful and colourful and inviting.
I like the fact that he's now a teenager.
Yeah.
We've had him as a child this whole time.
Yeah.
For like ages, and he can fly.
Pretty sweet. Definitely. So would you say that's one of your favourites of the showcase there, Lou?
Yeah, this is what I've been waiting for a very long time.
Awesome, bro. Nice. Fastback, were you pleased to see some Spyro action? Did you like what you saw?
No, I didn't really play him back then.
No, not really for you.
But again, I'll introduce it to my daughter too.
Yes,
so
definitely.
Check it out.
Good choice, yeah. Luke?
Yeah, looks. I mean, I would have liked to have seen more gameplay.
Yeah,
we got a very small snippet at the end, but we kind of knew that Toys for Bob were making this.
Sure.
And I'm in for more Spyro. I think it's great that they're bringing it back.
Yeah, absolutely. Good shout. And just quickly, well done to Paul in the chat for remembering the game. I think you've got my back all the time. The game was Dordogne that I was trying to think of, which the other game we were just talking about, the Life Sim game, reminded me of. So thank you for knowing my thoughts when I couldn't remember it. So well done. He's on it, I'll tell you. That's the one I was trying to think of. I don't know if you remember Dordogne it was in Game Pass, but yeah, it's a beautiful game. But yeah. Anyways, Scott, any thoughts on Spyro?
Yeah, it's cool to have a new Spyro game. It's been a long time. Looking forward to it. You know, Toys for Bob are really good developers. I think this is their first game since they split from Activision, if I'm not mistaken. Obviously, it's still published by Activision, with it being a Spyro game. So yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Cool to see you back.
Definitely cool, yeah, for sure. This is where my list has actually gone out the window because I kind of just stopped doing my list at this point for some random reason.
Yeah, you're only really missing one thing, if I'm being honest.
Yep.
Yeah, so next up was Clockwork Revolution, and then they ended on Call of Duty, which...
Yeah, the Call of Duty looked ropey to me, but we'll come to that in 1 second if you wanted to talk about it. But yeah, Clockwork Revolution, guys. Fastback, did you want to talk about this one? I'm pretty sure you were looking forward to this, weren't you?
Yeah, definitely looking forward to this. I like the whole time traveling aspect of it, and what you do there can change things in the future. So it's going to be interesting to do that. I might have several playthroughs, I guess. Let me do this. Oh no, let me go do something different.
Yeah.
So I definitely look forward to this.
Nice. Yeah, it's a good one. And the exclusive reveal thing, which was a random choice, I thought. But I guess that we said they're trying to test the water with it. But yeah, go ahead.
No, I was gonna say real quick. I think they, obviously, Asha and them are gonna decide what they feel they want exclusive, and if they've been playing this obviously behind the background scenes, and they feel like they got a gem, they're probably, you know what, we're gonna make this exclusive.
Yeah, that's
so from what I've seen, there's a list of games that were, during the Activision stuff going on, they had to show a list of games that were coming soon. And obviously, the deal, I think, was that they agreed to allow some of them games to go on to PlayStation to kind of be like, yeah, we're not gonna, what's the word, monetize and completely bring everything. Now, obviously, Phil Spencer chose to put Halo, Gears again, and a load of other games. So obviously, she's come back and she's gone. And if you go on her Twitter page, she's even said she wanted to bring back console exclusives, and how was the best way to start it would be the game that started it all, and she wrote Gears.
Yeah, it makes sense, Gears, for sure, yeah. Cool. Luke, what did you think of the reveal of Clockwork Revolution? Or not the reveal, we've seen a lot of it already, but how did you feel it was looking?
Yeah, I think it looks terrific. I'm really looking forward to it.
Cool.
It'd be nice to get a more solid release date for next year, but In Exile are very talented, and this is a game that's well beyond their normal budget, which is, so we just need to give them a bit of time. But I think every showing it continues to look really impressive, and I just like that we're getting a proper fully fledged steampunk setting, because you don't really get many of them. So
no,
at least not on this scale of fidelity and expanse and stuff like that. So I'm very, very much looking forward to this.
Yeah, like you get some sort of smaller indies and double A's doing sometimes but on a big scale thing like this, it's pretty cool to see, and it's interesting design. Excellent stuff. Scott, bro, what did you think?
Yeah, echo what Luke said. Really, I think it looks really, really good. I think one thing I like what they're doing with it is just that element of humor. It does seem to be quite a funny game, which you don't get very often. I don't think, certainly not ones that do very well. I'm a little. I actually thought this was going to be coming out this year because last summer I thought they showed really, really well during last summer's showcase, and it looked quite far along. So I thought, maybe it'll be this year. Obviously, they've got a lot coming out though between now and the end of the year anyway. So I think it's good that maybe they've got us the time that they need, obviously, to polish up. As we said, it's a much bigger project for them compared to their usual games, and I'm really, really excited to see what that turns out to be.
Definitely. Yeah, maybe they're spacing things a little bit as well, kind of thing, if they can, in terms of the releases and that. But yeah, nice. That's cool. And Lou, have we spoken to Lou about this one already? Did we speak to you about this, Lou? I can't remember now.
No, not this
cool.
one.
Sorry, apologies. Yeah, what did you feel about this?
I like it. I think it's incredible. I like the fact that it's got the Cockney kind of British humor as well.
Yep, nice. Yeah,
with
some of the characters in there. Yeah, exactly. It's embrace the London.
It's like embrace the London.
Yeah,
just give him a knife and it's perfect.
Yeah,
that was not a good joke. I'm so sorry.
It's okay. Don't worry, it's all good. But yeah, no, it's got a lot of character to it for sure. It's looking nice, and I like the little cheeky one that they did at the end, in due time, and then they switched it to 2027. But yeah, that's we'll see where that ends up being. I'm guessing it's going to be probably second half, but I might be wrong on that one. But yeah, it looks really cool. I love the art direction on that. Fantastic stuff. And then the final thing, I think, like Scott said, was it Call of Duty? Is that right, Scott? Is that the last thing of the?
Yeah, it was a look at the new DMZ mode, which I think is kind of like their extraction mode. I personally couldn't give a shite about the game, but I do think that's 2 years in a row, I believe, that they've ended on Call of Duty, and I think that's really, really bad. Like, I think, I get Call of Duty's massive, but the audience that's watching the showcase is not looking for Call of Duty.
Totally.
I think you can fit that in anywhere in the show, and it's absolutely fine. But I think to end on Call of Duty twice in a row, like, I could not have rolled my eyes anymore when I did that. I didn't even watch it. I genuinely turned it off, man.
Across the world. I think.
It's strange.
And I kind of get that they're focusing on stuff for the next 12 months, but I would have liked. I don't know. I would have ended maybe on the Persona 6 tease or something more so than this. I don't know. Like,
even Clockwork. Because they were making it exclusive, right? Like that's they could have just ended on that.
They started off with exclusive and now
the bookend.
The Call of Duty stuff was just insane.
Yeah, I didn't expect Call of Duty to turn up at all because they had their own thing.
Well, this
in the last month, I think it was.
Like a mere week or two ago, they had a full separate reveal of this game.
Yeah.
And I don't understand what. I mean, as you said, Scott, like the audience overlap here is not very much. So it just feels like this takes up a spot that could be given to something else as a closer that would be, it would be far more beneficial for it. And yet again, for the second year running, we have to fucking sit through Call of Duty, which is even worse now because it's not even on Game Pass. So it's not even, you're like, well, I might give this a bash.
It's like which audience is this for? Like, really, it's not for us. Like, this is we're the captivated, hardcore audience who watch the show. Like, this is like the more casuals who play Call of Duty, so they're not going to be watching this show.
Yeah, and it just doesn't need it. It just it had millions and millions of views in the reveal.
Sorry, do you want to finish before you look? Are you all right? You done? Hello?
No, I don't know.
Lou, did you say something there?
I'm kind of looking forward to Modern Warfare 4. The fact that they've got rid of that Omni movement is like, yes, thank you. Like, it's going to feel more fluid instead of the whole, well, what the fuck we got. Like, and I'm kind of looking forward to seeing like the original Ghost again, because that mask was the original Ghost. It looks like they're really taking it to a whole new level, personally. And seeing DMZ was kind of cool.
I thought it looked really ropey, personally, but yeah, that's fair enough. I thought it looked really rough around the edges.
It does. I mean, they still got. You got to remember though, it was just a trailer. When it actually comes out, maybe it will look better. If it doesn't, then they're gonna have the fans kicking off. But then it will be the part where, a lot of fans have said, take some time to work on the game instead of bringing one out every single fucking year. Because they're becoming the next FIFA.
That's not happening, man. That's not happening. Yeah, I think
money.
Yeah, I think it's it's obviously like a gameplay sequence, but they also did the Ubisoft Rainbow Six thing where it was all kind of simulated, kind of really strategic kind of commentary. If I'm not mistaken, I genuinely didn't watch it. I had my headphones in so I could hear it, but I couldn't watch it. So I'm actually seeing the perspective. Actually looks interesting. For the first time. Yeah, it reminds that game. I remember. I think it was an indie game. You know, the one that kind of looked like it was kind of like body cam footage.
But
it's
like a fisheye lens almost sort of thing, isn't it? Kind of like wide angle.
I say, if they'd slot this in anywhere in the middle, I don't think it would have been too much of a problem. It probably would have been too long to be put in the middle. They would have had to have shortened it, but I just think they close the show out with something Call-of-Duty related twice in a row. It just, I don't know, it kind of just ends it on the wrong note. I would much rather have seen, like Luke said, I think if you took this out, I don't think the showcase is impacted by, or if you put this in the middle and Clockwork, I don't think it impacts.
They got a prime spot and it should know. I mean, it doesn't even need to be. Well, it can be in there for a little slot, I'd say, I guess. But yeah, I would much rather have seen other stuff in there for sure. But yeah, I just, it's not necessary in my opinion. It's not. We're not the target audience. I guarantee that everyone is just rolling their eyes like Scott at the same time. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think because this show was already kind of been baked and planned. You know, Phil and them were part of this, for months, right, ahead of this. And I think they're, because the whole extraction shooter stuff has been trending, right? And I think they did this to capitalize on it, thinking that, okay, we'll put at the end, and, those who like the extraction shooters, we'll try to grab them. But I was surprised too. I was hoping, honestly, like a teaser of the next Halo game at work or something, one of their other, I don't know.
Yeah, like a Halo Wars or something, or just something else that,
something.
Whatever it might be, like, there's so much they got to choose from.
Main franchise.
Yeah, or a lovely indie sizzle reel instead. But you know how it is. But yeah, I always think like you could add, going back to the indie thing, but you could always add like a minute and a half onto this showcase. Now just sizzle reel. Sorry, I was going to keep going on about that, aren't I? But yeah, the Call of Duty thing definitely, not the best in my opinion. But yeah, anyways, guys, just got Gears of War come back on and that looked great, but we won't go over that again. We've done that already. But yeah, so let's just get some final thoughts from everybody and then we'll wind it all up and close out the show. But firstly then, Fastback Bro, just give us your final thoughts on the show, and if you fancy it, a little score out of 10 for the show overall. Like I say, and just give a summary of what you thought of the show, maybe your favourite game, whatever you want to say. But yeah, give us your final thoughts, brother.
I think overall, I really did enjoy the show. They gave us a lot of games that we kind of already knew, but they gave us a few surprises too. And just, the whole deal about, hey, these two games are exclusive now, only on Xbox. And then majority of the games are all Game Pass, right? They showed all that, Play Anywhere or Game Pass. So, and being a big Game Pass gamer, I love that. Because some of the games, there's less risk of trying that out. You don't have to buy it and then you don't like it. So, but overall, I think it was a good show, good flow. lots of games. You know, they didn't not no talking, and then they saved the Gears of War more reveal at the end. I enjoyed watching that too.
Mm-hmm.
And I was surprised we didn't see Obsidian or maybe a couple other studios that I thought might reveal something, but that's all
Yeah.
right. Just there's too many other games right now coming out. So
yeah, we are spoiled anyway. It's true on that front, but
I thought this was a good. I figured, you know, because this show was already baked previously by the last one I feel in his team.
yeah,
But Asha and Matt Booty obviously uh, added the whole deal exclusive there
mm-hmm.
at the end, so for the show. So
yeah,
overall, it was a good. It was a good show. I enjoyed it.
nice. I'm glad you did, brother.
I'll probably give it a. I'll probably give it a 8 out of 10.
Nice, fantastic, good stuff. Yep. Well, that is awesome. Let's get Luke's final thoughts on the show in the same way, then, brother. What did you think?
Yeah, I thought it was as I said at the beginning, I thought it was a good show. It didn't have that big, like it didn't have lots of fresh, kind of surprising new reveals, really, which sometimes in the moment can make them feel a bit underwhelming. These shows, and the state of play to some extent suffered from this as well, where most of what is shown is just stuff we already know about, and it's like release date trailers and stuff like that. But
yeah,
in terms of like the quality of stuff that's in this show is very high. So you know, lots of very impressive things, and you know, tons of stuff on Game Pass, and like just tons of first party stuff. So so yeah, I probably end up with an 8 out of 10 as well. So I did enjoy it.
Nice. No, fantastic. Yeah, let us know in the chat as well, guys. What was your score? And we'd definitely love to read what your thoughts were as well. Great shout, Luke. Excellent stuff. And Scott Bro, what was your final thoughts, my friend?
Yeah, I thought it was a good show. I think my biggest takeaways is I actually thought the structure and pacing was a little off compared to previous years. I think it was maybe too front heavy, with kind of the more highlights. You know, I think when you look towards the back end and you had kind of like, what was it, Elder Scrolls Online and Flight Sim almost back to back.
Yeah.
And I think Sony shows something from this as well. It didn't have as big a third party presence as I expected, but I think maybe I think that was probably more down to Jeff Keighley actually getting obviously Resident Evil and Final Fantasy stand out from the Summer Game Fest show. So I thought it was a little bit weaker on that front. But I think Luke's right though. I think what it lacked in kind of surprises, I think it made up for in just a lot of high quality stuff, particularly from Fable, Gears, and Halo from my perspective. But also the A Plague Tale, Senna was a great surprise. Clockwork looks great. Crazy Taxi was, I'm going to say, my favorite just because it was so nostalgic. And I think 7.5/8 is probably about where I'd land as well.
Yep. No, that's great, brother. Nice. Great takes as always. And Lou, my friend, what was your final thoughts on the show then?
I enjoyed it, honestly. Gears starting it off really like kicked it into the perfect motion. There were a few games that I was like, okay. I was more upset the fact that there's only 2 games coming out, really.
Well, the exclusives, you mean?
Yeah.
Right.
I feel like compared to the other years, we've had a lot more games coming out, and it's just like they've kind of slowed down on, like, 2 a year is bad. If you think about it, like 2 a year isn't very good.
2 exclusives, you're saying? Sorry.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah. I mean, I guess that's something they're really pivoting back towards. You know, I think they're just trying to take step by step on that. I guess. So
I'd say I'd give it an 8.
Cool.
Because it had some incredible titles. Like for 10, it'd have to be some serious like there were some amazing games. I mean, Gears, Spyro just made me so happy because I've been waiting for that for a while.
Nice.
But yeah.
Cool.
8.5. That's it.
Very nice, very nice. And Spyro was your game of the show, would you say?
Gears.
Oh, Gears, nice. Yeah, I think it's showed so well, and they showed so much of it. And right now, I'm looking at it, and like we've said a couple of times, it's that final bit of it. I think just really made it look very nice indeed. But yeah, nice, good stuff, buddy. So good scores all round. For myself, Scott might be used to me getting low scores this showcase season already, but it wasn't so high as my normal scores are. But so I do keep it real, guys. Some people might think I'm just all positive all the time, but it's not always the case in that I'm finally showing. Yeah, so to be honest with you, I can't deny it was a really good show. It wasn't the show that I kind of hoped it would be in terms of just a bit more indie game goodness and coverage and representation, etc. Score-wise, probably if I have to be objective about it, I would probably say a 7. But if I was subjective and just talking about my own sort of thing, I'd say maybe a 6 even, or 6.5. But I'm going to say 7 though, because I'm not going to be completely irrational about it. No, I mean, to be honest, I could see that it would be an 8 as well. It's a difficult one for me to score because I've got to look at it that there are some stellar looking games in there from the AAA perspective, and they've done what they needed to do in that regard. I just feel disappointed that there wasn't enough indie, so I think I'm around the 7 in that regard. And yeah, I just really hope they pull that back in future times, and Xbox do the thing they've been doing pretty well over the years, and that's covering the indie games and representing them and giving them spotlight, all that sort of thing. But yeah, so yeah, good games. If feature visual, I love the way they came out of Gears, Fable, Halo in one whack. That was a strong start. But there was some great games in there, like like the fourth game that was shown up after that was in that Plague Tale one, which looked fantastic. The Magicians game looked really cool. Crazy Taxi in there. I did like the Senua game as well. There's a lot of good games in there, to be honest with you. So it was a strong show in general. But yeah, like I say, just wished a bit more indie goodness would be in there, and that would have got definitely a bit more higher score for myself personally. But yeah, so 7 out of 10 for myself, I think. Let's go to the chat and see what they thought. We got Paul saying a 7 out of 10 as well. Needed more indies and new reveals. That's pretty much taken the thoughts right out of my head there. I totally agree with you. New reveals is another thing actually that it did slightly lack in, I think, surprise wise. Yeah, so that was probably another thing it was lacking. Would have been nice to see some more fresh stuff that you just think, well, I didn't expect that coming, or yeah. So that was a good shout, Paul, for sure. And yeah, anyone else, just let us know what you thought in the comments below after, or if you're in the chat still, let us know before we wind it up. But yeah, I'm going to wind up the show there, guys. And firstly, I'm going to say thank you to our very special guest, Fastback, an OG member of the Indie Games podcast, if you weren't already aware, who started the podcast with me back in the day.
Been a long time, so.
Yeah, exactly.
Awesome. I was surprised that you did this one. Like, I don't know if you did it. I know you did an indie game show deal, but did you do any other videos on some of the other more indie?
I did. Me and Scott did the Summer Game Fest one, but I haven't had as much
as well.
That was lacking in the indie goodness too. So yeah, it's a bit. It's a bit lacking all round in the indie goodness this year. But
especially with no Devolver.
Yeah, true. That's another thing.
Oh yeah, they said sorry, we'll be back later.
That's right. So yeah, maybe when that pops up, we can do a Devolver reaction. But yeah, I was going to do a couple more, but I might just, although there's not even, I don't know if there's 15 solid ones that are standing out in my mind right now, but I could go through them all. But I might
once you go back and review some of the other showcases,
exactly,
and then gather some indie games that you liked, maybe we could do another show where we can talk about more indie stuff.
Yeah, always love a bit of that. But yeah, I was thinking of doing potentially like I did last year or year before, whatever it was, a top 15 video. So I might end up doing that, guys. So keep an eye out for that. But yeah, we always love to have you on again, Fastback, and talk indies with you, my friend. It's been a pleasure. So thanks for doing that. Thanks for joining us. I know you've since you you know, since we parted the Indie Games podcast thing, I stopped doing that, and then it came back again and all that sort of thing. You've picked up a new podcast that you're doing, aren't you, with Axel? Tell us about that and where they can find you, my friend, and where they can follow you.
I used to be on the Next Level Gaming podcast. Used to be, a night, 8 o'clock at night, but now I switched to the Good Morning Xbox show, 8 a.m. every Sunday morning. Well, that's 9 p.m. Eastern.
Yep, which is 2 p.m. UK, I believe. Just so you know, guys.
So it's nice and early for me, and sometimes we get a little long-winded in the deal. It might be almost 2-3 hours, but we have a good time. Well, you have Axel, you have Kukat Terry, and then you have Eternal Shaddai.
Cool.
And real good people. We all have different views and likes, and we enjoy talking about Xbox.
Nice.
And so we were definitely looking forward to today.
Excellent. Yeah, no, I can imagine. Yeah. You did a show before, didn't you, as well, today? Did I miss?
We did this morning, and,
Nice.
We talked a little bit about the show. We talked about Summer Game Fest, State of Play. So, like, what Axel likes to do, he likes to pull games that are coming to Xbox from other showcases, and they just pretty much focus on that. So,
nice, yeah, that's
we
awesome.
had a good time.
So you're on a marathon of shows today, my friend. So yeah, respect.
Yeah,
nice work.
It happens.
Yeah,
that's funny.
Yeah, it's Game of Christmas right now, isn't it? Yeah, that's it. But yeah, it's been such a fun time having you back on, and I really enjoyed playing some Forza with you the other day. We have to do some more of that, mate.
Yeah,
but
and hopefully we can do some more podcasts in the future.
Definite, bro. We'll definitely love that. Thank you very much for being a part of it. And links in the description below for following Fastback, by the way, guys, just so do so on that front. But Luke, bro, as always, a pleasure doing the show with you. Sorry it's a bit of a longer one today. It's been a bit longer than the average, but I hope that's okay. But it's been a blast hanging with you, bro. And thanks for being part of it. Where can they find you, matey?
Yeah, pleasure as always. Some really good stuff to talk about, so that's always fine by me. So just find me at LukeSteele90 on Twitter.
Awesome, fantastic, matey. Scott, as always, a pleasure with you as well, my man. Thanks for jumping on. I know you had a bit going on, so I appreciate that. And we've done a couple of shows this year, a bit less than our previous years, but it was cool to jump on and do some live reactions because it's sort of been moving to do a bit more videos, and this time I thought do some live reactions, see how that goes down, and see if we can keep it a bit of variety. But either way, it's been a lot of fun, and it's been great hanging out with you, matey. So thanks for doing the shows, and would you like to shout out where they can find you?
You don't want to find me on Twitter, man. You'll not see much. You'll not see much on there. But it's been a pleasure, mate. Doing this in the Summer Games Fest. It's been cool because it's been a little while. It's been some time since I've done like any sort of show with Luke, and I think Fastback. I'm pretty sure we've done a show before, but it would have been some time.
Back then,
and Venomous. I don't think we've done it, so it's really cool to hang out with you guys. Remember, Indy? I think Nintendo will probably still have something this month.
Good shout,
so there's always hope. There's always
Excellent.
hope.
Do you know what something's funny? It's probably there'll still be people asking for Silk Song in the chat, I bet. Even though it's out already. I guarantee it. They'll be asking for the DLC, won't they? Funny stuff. But anyways, thank you, mate. It's been a pleasure. And finally, Lewis, thank you very much for joining us, bro. You've done a bit of a marathon as well today. You've done a double whammy on the shows. You did the LOD perspective earlier on as well, which did a bit of live reaction. But thanks for being part of it. So on a bit of a marathon there. So I appreciate you joining us, bro. It's been a pleasure hanging out with you. Would you like to shout out where they can find you, matey?
Everywhere.
Yep.
Yeah, you can find me on TikTok. You can find me on Twitch. You can find me on X, Twitter, YouTube, everywhere.
Brilliant.
Instagram.
Yeah, on the LOD perspective on YouTube, or you got your YouTube of your own as well?
Yeah, I got my own YouTube as well.
Cool. I'll what's your X follow? What are you on X?
Venomous Echo.
Venomous AK on there. Cool. I'll drop it in the links after, because you're a bit of a late addition, so I will pop that on the description below after as well. But yes, I want to shout out every legend. Thank you for joining us, mate. It's been awesome having you on as well. Shout out everyone in the chat. You've been legends. It's been a longer show, as I say, but I hope you've enjoyed Games Showcase season in general. Always have to say, Paul is, he's always in that chat, and I cannot thank you enough for being such a good supporter, bro. Thank you very much for your continued support. It means a lot, buddy. We got Mr. Domez in as well. Jago Kuchen. Been a while, like I say. Great to see you coming through, my friend. From the OG Dicecast days and many more experiences as well, of course, bro. Great to see you. And who else do we have in too? We had... Let's see if the chat. Sit Down to Game we had earlier. Dragon Wolf as well. And anyone else who joined us as well, thank you so much. Like I say, if you are catching this after, definitely drop us a comment. Let us know your thoughts on the show overall, the Xbox Showcase. And I'll be keeping an eye out for the other shows as well. I think there might be sort of PC gaming show going on at the moment. Not that that's always enthralling, but, it's got some games showing in it sometimes, which are good. But either way, I'm going to let everyone go now because they've done a slog of a show with us today. And I thank you all one more time for joining me on the show. And I thank you all in the chat for checking it out as well. But yeah, enjoy the rest of Game Showcase season, guys. Enjoy your games, and we'll catch you on the next one. Thanks for watching, guys.